All right. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today, we got a great show for you guys. Like always, we're going to be talking about a bunch of awesome Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, PlayStation 7, PlayStation 15, PlayStation... No, I'm joking. We are going to be talking about State of Play. State of Play is tomorrow. I got to stream that tomorrow, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be discussing Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Trails in the Sky, first chapter. Oh, baby. I'm like 4 or 5 hours in, and I am really enjoying it. So we're going to talk about that. I got to capture some gameplay and make a video of that soon. But yeah, I'm enjoying that as well. So there's a lot of stuff to get into. I mean, obviously the fall games are getting closer and closer. Pokemon Legends, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 launches next week. October 2nd, right? I think that's October. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're definitely going to be playing that. So Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. There's going to be a bunch of great games coming up, man. So I'm excited. All right, let's get into the shout outs. My man Dior, what up, Dior? Hey, welcome, brother. How you doing today? Clabby94. What up, Clabby? Clabby, the OG, the original. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Elite Ninja Supreme Roundtable. We out here tonight. What's good, brother? General Zamora with the Z. What is good, man? Welcome. Sky Guy's Quest. What's up, Sky Guy? Daniel C. I'm addicted to Sonic Racing right now. Shout outs. Have fun. Absolutely. Chalice DJ. What up, Chalice DJ? Dr. Smooth. What up, Doctor? Life Will Change. What up, Life Will Change? William V. Son of Man. Not to be confused with non-Son of Man. Brand Smith. What up, Brand? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. Good to see you guys here. Good to see all you guys here. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream today. Real quick, let me go grab my water. I'll be right back. I just forgot that I forgot my water. Anyway, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. All right, got my water. Ready to go. Borderlands 4 has been delayed indefinitely on Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, if they're delayed, that means it's not ready to go. Performance is not there. So that's a good thing, in my opinion. In my opinion, if that's actually the case. Yo, shout outs to Greg with the 5. And then Justin with the dollar McHolla. Yo, let's go. Thank you guys for the support coming through. Elden Ring and Borderlands, both of them being delayed. That's definitely work on the performance. It rather launch when it's not messed up than when you launch it, then it's not good. But I haven't seen anywhere that Borderlands is delayed. So I checked my Nintendo news, I checked Gamatsu, and I checked Nintendo everything. Okay, never mind. I see this. Okay, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold up. Here we go. Borderlands 4 seen a delay on Nintendo Switch 2. This comes a little more than a week. Oh, man. It must have been really rough. If they delayed it a week before, then that means it was rough. The game was just not ready. Committed to ensuring we deliver the best possible experience to our fans, and the game needs additional development time to polish to do that. There's hope that cross saves can be implemented as well. eShop pre-orders will be canceled. Greetings, Vault Hunters. We need to share that the release of... I wasn't going to buy this anyway, day one, but whatever. On Nintendo Switch 2 is being delayed. We do not take this decision lightly, but we are committed to ensuring we deliver the best possible experience to our fans, and the game needs additional development and time and polish time to do that. Our hope is that also to better align the release with the addition of cross saves. Ooh, that'll be good. which are now working on to recognize is we're working on and recognize is very important. We will update you all new release timing once we fully adjusted our plans. In accordance to Nintendo's policy, all digital pre-orders will be canceled. Yeah, like I said, if it's not ready, then it's not ready. And you know, I was talking to Juice Man Vaughn about this. He was like, "Oh, well, why isn't it launched at the same time as the other platforms?" I'm like, "Dude, it's probably not ready." and the game's not ready because they picked this one up mid-development on the Switch 2. So yeah. Greg says, "Can't wait to see the annual one first-party game tomorrow." We got Sorrows tomorrow. I think they're probably going to show off Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yotei as well, Greg. So that should be good. Justin with the $1 dono says, "Hey, I actually got the Walmart paper in the mail. I sent you the Switch 2 page on it, X. It got 2 pages. Also, Trails is my game of the year right now before Air Riders. I tried Switch 1 version, and nah, I'm sticking with the Switch 2 version." Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen with the Switch 1 version, it's pretty rough graphically, and I think the Switch 2 version, while it's not perfect, I'll take the faster load times, I'll take the improved visuals, and I'll take the somewhat consistent 60 FPS over the Switch 1 version. But that's just me. Other people feel differently. Thank you for the $1 dono. Thank you, Greg, with the $5. Greg, you are the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Remember, guys, if you drop a dono today, make sure you put your music request in there. If you can't fit it or if you don't remember, just let me know in the chat if you drop a dono and I will play it for you. I would love to get some bangers for today when it comes to the music selection, so it gets into my rotation, you know? All right, let's see here. Nintendo saw those memory leaks and said, "Nah, this ain't it." I know, seriously. I'm doing good, That's it. Cool guy in that center here. What's up, guys? Sony State of Play. Sony always wins, baby. Yes, sir. What's up, Party Man? What's up, Isaiah Nova? What's up, Nick93? I mean, Borderlands 4 has some major issues, or has some big issues on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. So, I mean, if they're having issues on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, then yeah, they probably are having issues on Nintendo Switch too. So it's better to delay them. Borderlands 4, get that delayed. Elden Ring, get that probably delayed too. So yeah, it's better to just get those delayed and get them fixed and then launch with good. Like, the Switch 2 doesn't need Borderlands 4 or Elden Ring. Like, it don't need those right now. Like, it was coming out. I mean, people are just gonna buy Mario Galaxy anyway. They're not gonna buy Borderlands 4 over Mario Galaxy. So maybe some people would. I mean, some people would have bought Borderlands 4, but I'm just saying, it's like, people are just gonna buy Mario Galaxy. That's gonna be the big game everyone's gonna be playing and complaining about and talking about. So yeah, Mario Galaxy, that's coming out, and Elden Ring, it's like whenever that comes out, it comes out, you know. Curious to see how Borderlands 4 runs on Switch 2, considering how it's not running the best on other platforms. I mean, it runs good on other platforms. The problem is the memory leak, whereas like you got to turn off the game, then turn it back on to make it run good. You know, so it's not that it runs bad on other platforms. It runs fine. It's just, and it actually runs at a stable 30 on Xbox Series with some dips here and there, but it runs at a stable 30. But it's the memory leak. That's the biggest issue, is that like after you play for like an hour, it like cuts the frame rate by like almost half or something like that. So it's the memory leak issues. But outside of that, it plays just fine, you know. Shout outs to Reese Pulfer with the $9.99. And we also got another $1 dono from Justin coming in. He says, "Much love, OJ. Never get to support here, but much love. Also, how do you store your game system not in use? I'm only using PS5 right now, but I want to keep the rest. Keep the rest. How do I? You know what? I'm not exactly sure what that means, Reese. How do you store your game system not in use? Oh, okay. Like if I'm done using it, yeah, I just put it off to, I put it up here in my closet, or I just put it off to the side right here. Like I got like three Nintendo Switches over here. I got like a bunch of PlayStations and Xboxes up here. So I just put them off to the side somewhere. Or I got like an Xbox Series that I almost never use that's down here in my entertainment center. So yeah. Thank you for the $10 dono. I appreciate that. Then Justin comes in with the $1 dono. That is the biggest dono of the stream, Reese Pulfer. Thank you so much, man. Anybody does $9.99 or more, they can beat up my man Reese. And we've got our first extension on stream. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, guys. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get the platinum streak, 100 combos today. We out here. Shout out to my man Reese. Reese's Pieces. Let's go. Appreciate you. Let's see. What's up, George FT? What's up, old man? This is Jeffrey Tucker. From should just delay Dustbloods because we know the performance will be bad. I don't know about Dustbloods, but I mean, that game doesn't, there's no need to delay it when there's no release date outside of 2026. So there's no point in delaying it out of 2026 when there's no actual set release date in 2026. So no need to delay it yet in that case. Now, if it gets towards middle of the year and it's still there's nothing on it, then yeah, sure. Then say, okay, it's coming out 2027. But there's really no need to delay anything right now. And plus, that's a Nintendo like first party type of or Nintendo published type of exclusive. So I'm pretty sure that they're gonna make sure that one has a little bit more attention and care put towards it. Just the feeling. Elden Ring was made for x86 systems. It was made for Xbox and PlayStation. Dustbloods is probably going to be built with Nintendo Switch 2 architecture in mind. You guys got to keep that, keep that in mind as well. So you also got to keep that in mind. All right, shout outs though. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. Hades 2 this week. Yes, Hades 2 in 2 days. Justin says they should delay Sparking Zero too. LOL. I know, seriously. They should delay it as well. Let's see here. Well, let's see here. What's up, MUFC? Listen along, can't be active in chat. Hey, it's all good, man. Enjoy your gameplay session. Enjoy it. Random music question for you, OJ. Have you ever heard MIA Bucky Dun Gun? No, I don't know what that is. Shout outs though. Let's hear. What's up, Nick93? What's up, Anthony? I miss Dreamcast Guy. Dreamcast Guy still uploads videos on his channel all the time. So I don't know why you're saying you miss him. He constantly uploads on his channel. So if you want to see him, go see him. I decided to get the XR glasses for Switch 2. I'm getting just to see how it goes. Plus, I can charge my devices from the dock. Use the Switch 2 for the lame Steam Deck. All right, there you go, 91 Gamer Boy. What's up, Nintendo? Bastardization of Switch ports continues by these third-party devs. Not surprised to see this from Randy Pitchfork. Well, they're delaying it, so I mean, I don't know why that's a negative thing. If they're saying, hey, look, it's not quite ready, we need to polish it up. I mean, it's better than releasing it and then saying, oh, we're sorry, we're gonna fix it later. Just delay it. If it's not ready to go, just delay it. Overall, so that's not really a negative thing to me, at least. Super Christian Mule with the $3.
Sup, OJ. I send you a link on Twitter X.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber named Legal Mindset. I subbed to his channel for something else. He's now covering Nintendo, Pal World, saying how Nintendo may sue the US government. Bro grifting. I lost my respect in him now. Loudly crying.
I've seen that guy before. I don't think he's grifting. But like, it's okay. Like, if you feel that way, that's fine too. Shout out to Super Christian Mule. Thank you for the $3 dono. Love you guys, man. Appreciate y'all support today. Like I said, make sure you guys get some music requests in. Those that are dropping donos, let's go get those music requests in.
Blockbuster!
15 minutes extended on today's stream, guys. Next one up is at 30. 10 more combos. Hey, what's up, Rena? How you doing today, young lady? Comment says, do you think Trails will get Persona hype from and become mainstream from the ratings? No. Let's see. I wonder how Elden Ring will be on Switch 2. I'm surprised back in the day when they ported Witcher 3. I think it'll be fine, especially if it gets delayed out of this year. So yeah. I remember From Software saying Dustblood started as a Switch 1 game, so the extra power should make the stuff better. I don't know how much work they got done on the Switch 1. But yeah, I mean, if they're building off of that, then yeah, obviously, like you said. But I'm guessing they didn't get much work done on the Switch 1. Let's see here. It's negative because they don't prioritize Nintendo the way that they do Xbox or PlayStation. Well, I mean, it's hard to prioritize Nintendo with a game like Borderlands 4 when Borderlands 4 was in development before the Nintendo Switch 2 was even a thing. So you can't prioritize a thing that does not exist, a dev kit that does not exist, beforehand. So the game, I mean, it takes 4 or 5 years to make these games, right? Borderlands 4 was in development for the last 4 or 5 years. There was not a dev kit for the Nintendo Switch 2 in the last 4 or 5 years. So they picked it up mid-development. So, I mean, I don't know how they prioritize it when it's already in development for Xbox and PlayStation, first and foremost. So, I mean, like I said, it's not an exclusive. Let's see here. But yeah, I see what you're saying, though. What's up, AO Trill? What's up, AO Trill? Welcome to the stream. General Zamora with the $5 dono. Says, I was playing Borderlands 4 after turning my PS5 back on from the rest mode, and it was 30 FPS. I backed out of the menu, went back, and it was 60 FPS. Yes, that's the memory leak. The memory leak causes it to where it makes it, if you play for a while, it'll leak memory and it'll cause performance issues. So you have to exit out to the menu, then go back, and then it fixes the memory leak. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had a similar style memory leak, although it wasn't as bad. Let's see here. Thank you for the 3,
I
Christian.
know he's not grifting, but that coverage feels like it. But is it true though that Nintendo want to go down that route? I doubt they will sue the government, especially with what's going on lately with ICE using Pokemon music for their content.
I don't think Nintendo will sue the US government, no. Nintendo doesn't usually sue for small visual parodies of stuff. People were trying to equate it to like Pokemon, you know, like fan games, and all that, and it's not the same thing. But I don't think Nintendo really does sue for people just using, you know, parodies of their content, like small short form parody. So I don't think they're gonna get dragged into a costly legal battle versus the US government for them using a Pokemon theme song for a minute and something, you know. So I think they're just gonna let it rock. Thank you for the other $3 though, appreciate that. We are only 2 combos away from the next 30-minute extension. Let's go. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, Paul Gale, the network? Welcome. Rena's here. What's up, Rena? I think I said that, but what's up again? I just started Bayonetta 1. It's a fun game. Have you played any of them? Yes, I've played many Bayonetta games. All of them, actually. I've beaten every Bayonetta game. Justin with another $1 dono. And says, the dev kit stuff is annoying. I just saw someone complaining about YouTube not being on Switch 2, and they blame the dev kits. Okay, YouTube on not Switch. They blame the YouTube dev kit. All right, there you go. There you go. And also, Rena with the $5. Let's go. Shout outs.
Hey, OJ, can I get Jade Corridor from Trails in the Sky 3rd?
Yeah. Jade Corridor. From... What did you... What? Oh, gosh. Trails in the Sky 3rd. Trails in the Sky. Thank you for the $5 dono coming in from Runner Hubbug. Thank you so much, young lady. I appreciate you. Let's go. Shout outs. 34 on the combo board. Thank you guys so much. We have hit that extra 30-minute extension.
Overclock Buster.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go. Shout outs to everybody. Appreciate you guys coming through. Shout outs to Rena as well. Next combo's up. 11 more combos, 45-minute extension. Allah. They wasn't developing it on Switch 1. It was planning during the Switch 1, but after hearing the Switch 2, they talked to Nintendo about it. There you go. There you go. James Forte with the $5 dono.
Yo, OJ, how you doing? Super clean cut, my brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I need to even it out a little bit more, but I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Next time I'll get my sides cut a little bit more, even it out with some of the other spots. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Shout outs to my barber. Appreciate you guys, though. Appreciate you, my man James Forte. Thank you for the compliment, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How's the audio sound, guys? Audio sound okay? Everything sounding good on the audio? Let me know in the chat. New Kojima OD maybe reveal at State of Play. Didn't they already reveal it? Do you think we'll get Elden Ring this year? I don't think we're gonna get Elden Ring this year since it wasn't at the Nintendo Direct. No. Let's see here. I think mid skin fade would look good with the taper. My wife doesn't like the mid skin to taper. She likes to have a little bit of hair. But yeah, I'll probably do a little bit more of a fade next time for sure. But she doesn't like skin fade at all. She does not like it. I used to get like near like skin fade, like back in the day, like a high top fade, like with skin mid fade. But she's just not a fan. So yeah. Let's see here. Wolverine will be at the State of Play. I hope Wolverine's at the State of Play. Wolverine, Saros is going to be there. I think Saros is going to be really good. We're going to have, maybe, just maybe we get, obviously there's going to be Ghost of Yotei there. We could see what's happening with third party. Maybe there's some, like, maybe Final Fantasy IX Remake finally makes it there. That would be really cool if Final Fantasy IX Remake was finally shown off. So, yeah, I'd be down, man. I'd be so down for that. So, yeah. Perfect audio. Hey, there you go. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. Shout outs to James Forte. Shout outs to Red Hat Bog. Justin, thank you guys for all pitching in there. We are very close. Only 6 combos away from that 45-minute extension. Hey, yo. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs to Huddy, though, with the recommendations. So, yeah. 35 minutes will go by fast, though, especially if Saros gets 5 minutes of gameplay. I mean, they can show a lot in that 35 minutes, though, Nick. I mean, like, if they're just showing trailers, which pretty much that's what State of Plays are, you know, they're just trailers for games. So, I mean, if you're showing off how many trailers, in 30 minutes. I mean, trailers are about what, 1 to 2 minutes, a minute something to 2 minutes each. I mean, you can get a good number of games in there. You can get like 20 games in there or something like that, right? So yeah, or like, 15 to 20 games. So yeah, I don't think it's really I think it's gonna be fine. There's gonna be a good variety of games. Are they gonna show everything for like the next 30 years? No. Are they gonna have a bunch of games launching this year? No. Is it gonna be a lot of stuff for next year? Yes. Is it gonna be a lot of stuff maybe that doesn't even have a release date? Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of stuff probably gonna get delayed further out, probably. But I think that Saros is gonna be good. That'll make it next year. So that'll make it probably next year. So. Let's see. We'll get more like Ghost of Yotei open world Chinese RPG, open world China. Oh, like the MiHoYo games and stuff like that, and like the Genshin Impact. Yeah, those games are always like a staple on PlayStation. Xenoblade Switch 2 upgrades waiting room. I'm waiting for that, man. Red Dead Redemption 2 tweet announcement is coming very soon. If not, state of play tomorrow. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 should be coming very soon. There's too many rumors. Probably gonna have like 7 games because there's always spends too much time on games people don't care about. Do they? To be honest, state of plays have a pretty brisk pace. So I don't recall them spending like a ton of time on games. Depending on like, I don't remember though. To be honest, I don't remember any state of plays. Because state of plays are just forgettable, so I don't remember any of them. So when people say, are they good or are they bad, I don't care. I don't remember them though. So yeah, I remember like one state of play had like Suicide Squad, like that was like the main game or something like that. So it's like a lot of state of plays are just like advertisement paid for, like, hey, look, they want to show off this more. But the fact that Saros is going to be there with an extended gameplay look, I think that's good, because like Returnal was really good. And Saros looks like it's going to be even better, based off of their experience, first and foremost. So, Dingo on my 40, thank you for the 66 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, state of play is really hard to predict. It's hard to say how good or not it's going to be. So yeah. Yo, Nintendo with the $2 dono. It says, can you play SMT5's Cadaver's Hollow? Yes, I can. Justin with the 3.
Do you delete icons on your Switch or do you keep them? I recently started to keep them. Well, this is it for tonight. Back to lurking while playing some trails. Can I get some Kirby music?
Absolutely. I don't delete any of the icons that I have. No, I don't delete them. So I just keep them. But I don't have many as well, Justin. Shout out to Justin. Thank you for the $3 dono, man. Nintendo, thank you for the $2 dono. Let me get your music going here. SMT5 Cadaver. This is your song, man. Cadaver's Hollow, man. This is your song. This was your song. Thank you for the $2 dono. Thank you, Justin, with the $3 dono. That is one combo away from our next 45-minute extension. Let's go, guys. Do you think that the Beast of Reincarnation will be at the state of play? All we got was a teaser from Game Freak. It could be there, because Sony did advertise it after. They said like, oh, they're doing like a Souls-like game, so that could be there. Why is Battlefield 6 not coming to Switch 2? Because they didn't want to make it for Switch 2. EA said that they didn't want to make it for the system, so that's why. Usually when something doesn't come over to a platform, it's because they don't want to. They don't want to. It's like, you ask yourself, why didn't you go work out today? And if you didn't work out, well, I didn't want to, or I didn't feel like it, or I didn't have enough time. It's just that. It's the same thing. They're not obligated to make anything on the platform that you like or that you want. They're not obligated. Just like a lot of Japanese developers are not obligated to make games on Xbox Series, right? Like, they're not. Trails in the Sky is a great game, just came out. It's not on Xbox Series. Why is it on there? Because they didn't feel like it. Like, that's it. They didn't feel like it. So yeah. Let's see here. Rockstar dropped that Red Dead Redemption 2 60 FPS patch tomorrow. I thought it was going to be a new version of the game, not a patch. So that's what I thought it was going to be, like, hey, look, buy this again. But we'll see if it's a patch or not. SMT5 Vengeance is such an incredible game. It really is. It's fantastic. State of play hype? Yes, sir. Noctis. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to the show. I'm actually just looking forward to streaming and hanging out with you guys. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. Dragon Quest 12, Fire Emblem 4, and Fire Emblem 9 Remake are the trio of missing games that we think will be at Nintendo Directs. Yes. I'm not even gonna talk about Fire Emblem 4 Remake anymore. I'm not talking about Fire Emblem 4. Like, it's over, dude. It is over. It's done. I'm cooked. I am cooked. I'm gonna finally take the L on Dragon on Fire Emblem 4 remake. I'm gonna probably take the L on that. That was an L. That was an L. Dragon Quest 12 though. I'm not giving up hope on Dragon Quest 12. Fire Emblem. I'm gonna get copyrighted for some of this music. Not Fire Emblem. Final Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy 9 remake. I'm not giving up on that one either. That was on the Nvidia leak. There we go. That was on the Nvidia leak. So, I just remembered. Did you know that Game Freak had made a Mario game? I found out today. I think I remember they did make a Mario game back in the day. Yeah. I saw something on Did You Know Gaming about it. Yo, Yiggity Yak, don't come back. Nah, skip that. Yiggity Yak, come back. Let's go. Thank you for the $4.99. Says sup, OJ in chat. Still living with DK Bonanza. Just earned the Zebra. Bonanza, such a badass sequence. Oh yeah, man. Ooh, you're in for it, man. You got the Zebra. Wait till you get some of the other ones. So yeah, man, it's great. It's great stuff, dude. And you know what else is great stuff? 1, combo breakers, but also 2, hitting that 45 plus on the combo board.
Overclock Buster!
Yes, sir. Overclocks are in. We are at 45 minutes extended. Lego. Next one up at 60. 1 hour extension. Then we are on our way to seeing the man, the myth, the legend, the Buster Sword himself. Yo, thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that. And yes, tomorrow was supposed to be my day off, but I'm not. We streaming the bonus. We streaming tomorrow. So we out here. We working. Oh man! Now that you give up on it, it'll jinx it and happen after Fire Emblem Nintendo Switch 2 release. Probably. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna tell Nintendo that I don't like them. I'm gonna write a mean letter to them. I'm gonna write a really mean letter. You know? Really mean letter. I'm happy that I got my physical copy of Trails in the Sky. Nice. Congrats on that. That's the type of game I can't listen. I'm so happy. I thought about buying the PS5 version of that game, but now that I'm playing it, dude, I cannot play that game just stuck on a TV. I just can't. I cannot. That is a portable game if I've ever seen it. There are so many just side things and other things and dialogue in that game. Being stuck on a TV, I can't do it with that game. I can't do it. So I'm glad that I was so close to buying the PS5 version, but that's a portable game, man. I think it originally was a PSP game, if I'm not correct, right? Let's see here. Nukem says, so where's the outrage for Sonic Racing Crossworlds being $90 just to get it early and have 3 extra characters instead of getting endless praise? Anybody noticing the double standards? We had a video literally, or we had a, what's it called? We had a live stream yesterday literally talking about the double standards of people. So yes, I mean, it's okay when people, whenever they feel, if it's something that they like, it's okay. If it's Nintendo, then it's not okay. These are the things that I've noticed. So yeah. I've never believed Fire Emblem 4 remake. I'm still waiting on the remake. They said they want to do Fire Emblem Binding Blade. It's been 8 years since SOV. Director expressed interest. Okay. Montana, what's up, man? Welcome. Finally beat Bonanza last night. Yes, goated game. Excited for Wolverine. Hey, there you go. Chad T-Pose. Ayo, what up, Chad T-O, Chad T. Hey, let's go. Shout outs with the big 20 says, yo, OJ, first time commenter, long time listener. Hey, what's up, fam? Do you think the hybrid nature of Switch that focus shifts to the dock power in the future handhelds can only get so big before they become cumbersome? I don't think it's going to do that. And let me tell you the reason why it's not. As technology progresses, we find out ways to make things smaller, not necessarily bigger. And yes, a lot of the handhelds coming out today are massive, but I'm guaranteeing you that Nintendo's going to find out ways to make things smaller. So for example, remember SD cards? Now we have micro SD cards. Remember micro SD cards? Now we have super fast micro SD card express ones, right? That are small, but that are also really fast. So they're going to figure out ways in technology to shrink things overall, not to make things bigger. They're going to find out ways for more efficient processing. But yeah, I don't think that they're really going to, you know, the handheld sizes aren't going to keep getting bigger than they are right now. This is probably the biggest that it's going to get when it comes to handheld sizes, and they're going to try to shrink battery tech. They're going to try to advance it from there. So this will probably be like the limit when it comes down to it. Thank you so much, Chad T. Thank you for the $20. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. We have also hit Very nice. 6-9 on the board. I appreciate you guys, man. Seriously, let's get my man Chad T up on the board. And of course, we got to get all of the effects because we have hit the 1 hour extension. I appreciate that, guys. Shout outs, man. Anybody does 20 or more, you can beat up my man Chad T on both boards. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Remember, if you drop a dono, you can put a music request too. So Chad, if you want something, let me know. And I got you video game music. I can't play, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin's entrance theme to WrestleMania. I can't play that. So yeah, shout outs, guys. All right, let's get this rolling too. You guys know what time it is. 1 hour extension. We got it locked in tonight, baby. All right, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming out. Oh, you're off work tomorrow. Okay, I thought you were leaving right now. My bad. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate that. Let's go. Next one up at 31 combos, and we will have the bonus stream. Yeah, double standards are crazy. Yo, what's up? Hype for State of Play. Hopefully Marvel's Wolverine and possibly God of War game, the 2D one. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd like all that. Personally, I'm the opposite. I can't stand to play games portable. Just feels like a lesser experience to me, but it's not. That's the thing. It's not. It's like saying making a phone call away from home is a lesser experience. It's not. These systems have caught up dramatically when it comes down to it. They really have caught up dramatically. It's not that much of a lesser experience playing it on a portable system. It's really not. And what if you're away from home? What if you're traveling? What if you can't bring a TV on you on the bus or on a plane or whatever the case is? You can't fly. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fly with the TV or in your big old PS5, you know, or I mean, you can carry your PS5 with you in your suitcase. That's a lot of weight though. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually not, man. I'm telling you, it's caught up quite a bit. Especially Nintendo's experience is portable. Like, honestly, like, play Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch 2 portable. That feels just as good as any console Mario or console experience on the TV. It literally does, bro. It's crazy how good it is. It's crazy how good it is. Let's see. It's funny how big handhelds have gotten unrelated to Lego Game Boy. It's at my local Sam's Club. Yeah. I'd be fascinated to get Trails full review from you, as I've never pulled a trigger on the franchise. Oh man, check out the demo first and foremost, Huddy. But it's actually really good. If you're a Xeno fan, you'll probably like Trails. I'll say that. Like, if you like Xeno, you'll like this, because the thing about this, if you like this game, Trails in the Sky, this remake, it's a mix between like Metaphor ReFantazio with like its action RPG and turn-based system, and Xenoblade. Like, those are the two games that it kind of, and then it has its own unique, you know, combat and ideas and systems. But it really reminds me of those two games. Like, this game, this remake, reminds me of like Metaphor and Xeno. It's really good. It's really good. So like, and the reason why I say Xeno is because like when you go into the turn-based battles, like you have to position yourself. Like, you get extra bonuses and do more damage or extra effects if you're on the side, if you're behind, you know, or whatever. Like, there's area of effect attacks that you can do and stuff. So it's actually really cool. Like, I like it a lot. I'm starting to really get into the battle system. I'm only a little bit past the prologue and all that, you know, but I'm enjoying the game so far from what I've played. And that's why I said it's a great portable game to play, because there's really no need. It runs at 60 FPS on Switch 2 portable, so there's really no need to sit there in front of a TV and play it all day. You can play it while watching NFL, or you can play it while, you know, just chilling, you know, outside or whatever. You can play it whenever. Like, you don't got to be hooked up to a TV to get like the best experience for this game, because like the graphics aren't like, it's not like it's running like at, you know, high-end super Final Fantasy VII remake graphics. It's a AA game, and you can tell that it's a AA game, but it looks great. It looks clean. So yeah, Switch 2 stepped it up dramatically. I can't believe how the games are playing portable. A few years ago, I would have never thought. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Juice? Have you tried handheld mode with Switch 2 version of Trails? It almost looks identical to docked. Yes, I have tried it, and yeah, it looks similar. I've tried both. I played docked with you guys here the other day, and then I played portable a lot. I don't think I've even played it once hooked up to my TV. I've only played it docked when I streamed it. So, let's see here. So yeah. Handheld is perfect if you have kids or wife. Yes. I mean, I don't have a kids or wife that dominate the TV, but like my wife, like, doesn't like it. Like, when I'm not, I gotta be in the room with my boy. Even though my boy's getting old enough, he has his own room, but like my wife wants me to be in there at all times. Like she doesn't want me to be in the living room like when he's watching CoComelon. So this Switch 2 is perfect for me, so I can just take my Switch 2 in my boy's room. He's watching his CoComelon, you know, and I can play my Switch 2 while he watches that and he's dancing. And then whenever he wants me to dance with him, he'll grab me and then I can just put it down easily. I can dance with him, and then when he's tired of me, he pushes me away, you know, and I can grab my Switch 2 again. So it's perfect. Switch 2 is perfect for that. Now, if you're just live by yourself and you don't have anybody, I mean, then yeah, sure. If you just want to play dock to the TV the whole time, that's fine too. But for me, I'd rather have the option than not. I'd rather have the option than not have the option. Having the option is better than not having the option, in my opinion, at least. And I easily having the option, not having to buy another device, not having to hook up like a portal or something like that, or some type of weird streaming from the PC. Like, I don't like all that crap. So that's General Zamora. Thank you for the $2 dono. And says, speaking of NFL, Derrick Henry fumbled again. Yeah, he did fumble again, and it was bad. It was a pretty bad fumble. But I swear though, man, I love the new like One Punch Man. Like everybody's doing it, and it makes NFL so good. That's why NFL's better than college football. That right, because like you just have these crazy good athletes that are just so like good. Like Aiden Hutchinson he's like off the ball. He's like chasing Lamar. He turns back, he sees Derrick Henry, and he accurately goes behind him and punches the ball out at 6'6", 300 pounds. That's insane, man. Like that play, I played running back, so I know. That play is insane by a defensive lineman. Like that is such a crazy good play. NFL, the quality of NFL, where every game almost seems like a playoff game in this year, has just been incredible, dude. Like that's why NFL is just like goated. Like every game feels like a freaking playoff game in the NFL. Like this whole year, we've gotten like NFL like playoff game quality every single week. Multiple matchups have felt like the playoffs, dude. It's been great season so far. Great season. Shout out to Justin with another dollar donut. Says, don't forget to use your droplets and trails. I just found out about it. LOL, it's like Seeds of Life in Dragon Quest. Oh yeah, the droplets. And also don't forget to get your rewards too. As you do different achievements in the game, you actually get rewards, so you can collect those from the main menu or from the press the plus button, the start button, and you can get those. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Do you have to agree with the best options even if I don't use it? Yes, best option, man. I'm telling you, one of these days you will use it. One of these days you'll start to travel more. One of these days you'll have kids. One of these days you'll need it. Trust me. One of these days. Falcom invested in the hybrid battle system with Trails through Daybreak. That's why it's so good in Trails in the Sky. Yeah, they've been working on it for a while, Frankie, so that's good. Wonder how some of these guys would have handled only having Mattel handhelds in the 80s. Bro, I was there. Those handhelds sucked back then. Thankfully, we got the Game Boy. You know, we had Game & Watch. We had some really crusty handhelds, but then the Game Boy came and revolutionized everything. So yeah. The dual turn-based action in Trails only really exists because Falcom wanted to give us longtime fans an easy way to grind outside of turn-based battles because Cold Steel games battles are long. Well, yeah, however they got it figured out, I like it. So let's see here. I love how you use the word crusty. Hey, look, it is what it is. If it's crusty, it's crusty. Your boy pushed you away. He grows up so fast. Yeah, he gets a bit physical. You can tell he's gonna be a ball player. He gets a bit physical at times. He'll grab, he'll push, but I gotta tell him, hey, gentle, relax, homie. So whenever he's relaxed, But when he's hungry, ooh, he can get a little feisty. So yeah, but no, he's a good boy overall. He's a good boy. Everything in the Trails first mechanics is mostly pulled from Trails through Daybreak, so not really new stuff, but new to Sky 1. Well, yeah, that's the cool thing. But I wanted them to do that, but like the problem with the Legend of Heroes series is that there's too many freaking Legend of Heroes games, and like if you're not playing them constantly, then you're behind. So the fact that they gave us a starting point with a bunch of quality of life features and new things added in, this is the best place. That's why you're seeing so much praise right now, is because like, okay, finally we can start somewhere, because there are way too many games. There are like a million games that come out all the time, so yeah, I like this. This is a good thing, This is definitely a good thing. Shout outs to Matt with the 21 months. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate the 21 months of Tune In Tier membership. I don't understand how the Trails team can write these massive stories so fast. It's impressive as hell. I think that they're so used to it, they've gotten it down to a T, like to a science, on like how the story's gonna go, what's gonna happen. Like, I think they've really just gotten it down to a science where it works, you know? Say, hey, OJ in chat. OJ, when you get a minute, can you put Fallen Winds Inferno from Three Hopes? Yes, I can. I got it right now, man. I got you. Fallen Winds Inferno. Thank you for the 21 months of membership. I appreciate that. Shout outs to my man Matt. Yep, got all 12 games left to catch up to the Shells Beyond the Horizon, and just like Xenoblade, it'll be worth the wait in the end. Yeah, absolutely. But there's only like a few Xenoblade games, so it's much easier to catch up with Xenoblade. But yes, it'll be worth it, just like Xeno. But like Xeno, I always tell people, yo, Xeno, it's like the games are long, but at least there's not that many. Like between, you've just got 3 main games plus X if you want to count X, and then you've got a few different DLC packs or DLCs, you know, with Future Connected, Future Redeemed, Torna, and then of course the new subplot in Xenoblade X. So yes, Takahashi did start at Falcom before Square for, yes, he did, which makes sense, you know. I wonder why, I think he meant Gung Ho still doesn't address Switch 2 performance issue and lack of the two graphical options, but they did mistakes in PS5 and PC Deluxe editions at least. Well, I mean, the game just launched, so maybe once they actually have a scenario situation overall, I've been playing it on Switch 2, and you know, I don't feel like, people are saying there's a bunch of performance issues, and I've been playing on Switch 2. I don't know if there's a ton of performance issues. I've been playing it on there. Maybe there is, but I'm not seeing it. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably have a patch or something coming out. But I mean, the game just launched, so give them a little bit of time. I jumped into this series with Cold Steel 3 and beat everyone since, well, worth the time. Yeah, well, it's going to take me a while. I can tell you that right now. Let me just get through this first game. You know? This will probably be like my life's work, is getting through all this, you know? Let's see, starting with Cold Steel is a bad starting point. Yeah, like, I tried to do that, and it was a bad idea. Like, it was a bad idea. So I just decided to just wait till the remake and then just play that, you know. I'm playing on Switch 2. It's more noticeable in cutscenes the first one, but the gameplay is fine. Yeah, I mean, once again, you know, I'm not really noticing too much on cutscenes either or whatever, but like I said, the game just came out, Linkland, so I mean, or Link, is it Link and? So I don't know, like, you're rushing to like, oh, they need to address it. Like, just calm down. The game just launched. So I don't think they're going to have anything ready. I mean, if they did, then they just already have a day 1 patch. They would have already had it ready. So just relax. Or like I said, you can, you know, not play it or wait if it's that bad for you. I would just say just wait, you know, beforehand. So they'll get to it. They'll get to it at some point. Let's see here. I'm glad they did this remake because this is my introduction to the Legend of Heroes series. Okay, yeah, this is my introduction as well. Well, no, I've actually played the other games before. I've played the other games before. So we'll see what happens. Just give them a little bit of time. I'm pretty sure there'll be a patch coming up though. Pull a spawn wave and started with Cold Steel 3 is crazy work for this series deep in. Yeah, once again, I mean, I got Cold Steel 3 and I played it and I'm just like, yeah, I'm probably, and like they're like, oh, get caught up, and then there's all this crap, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I just dropped it. I barely played. Like I said, oh, let me look at the story, and then I saw all the crap they were saying. I'm like, okay, no, that's not a good idea. So I just dropped it. And then I did play Trails Through Daybreak a little bit, and then I'm like, I just dropped that as well. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like I'll just wait for the first chapter, and then I'll just go from there. You know, I'll just go from there. There's no point in me starting at these random places for these games, man. You know. So I mean, thankfully I didn't put too much time into either one. I think I put about an hour or so into Cold Steel 3, and I think I put about an hour into Trails Through Daybreak. I'm like, this is not a good place to start. So, I learned the hard way that your character doesn't get stronger, but the bosses do. Well, it's going to take me a long time to finish the game. I learned the hard way that your character doesn't get stronger, but the bosses do. What does that mean, 91 Gamer Boy? Your character in what? 777. Hey, what's up, 777? Welcome to the stream. Triple OG, double OG. Silk Song? Your character doesn't get stronger, but the bosses do. Well, in Silksong, you get new abilities and you get new different things. Like, you get different tools, you get different weapons, you get different, like, you know, like you can get, like, a different fighting style that has, like, heavy strikes that are, like, stronger and faster and do different things. So you do get stronger in a different type of way in Silksong. So yeah. So yeah. Should I even bother waiting for an update for Xenoblade Chronicles to beat it? I'm more halfway through it. Got 7th member already. Well, what Xenoblade game are you talking about, Montana? Which game is it? I tried to tell people on Switch not to do it. Yeah. I can't do it. So I'm glad I waited for first chapter. You know, because first chapter is so good. First chapter is ridiculously good. So I'm glad that I waited. You know. Really glad that I waited. Definitive Edition? No, don't wait. Don't wait for an update for that game. No, don't wait for an update. Just beat the game. Don't wait for an update for that game. No, I mean, Definitive Edition is good. It's just, there's no point in waiting for an update for that, you know. I think if it was Xenoblade 2, maybe. Or Xenoblade 3, maybe. But, like, the first game, nah, you don't gotta wait for an update. Just play. I'm 40 hours in, about 40% through the game. That's actually pretty good if you're talking about Trails in the Sky. So yeah, a lot of Switch 2 games got patches that have them running better now. Which, you said a lot of Switch 2 games? You mean like the ones that Nintendo put out, like or like which games are you talking about? Yeah, which ones? No, it's all good, Linkan. I mean, like I said, they'll probably address it at some point. We'll see. We will see. There'll probably be a patch like in the next couple weeks. I get started with Cold Steel. Went back and played all the others. I think Cold Steel 2 is the best. Period. What about Trails in the Sky? Did you play those ones, Mr. Johnson? Let's see here. Madden, FIFA, Tony Hawk, Star Wars. Still 30, but more fluid gameplay. Well, Tony Hawk was at 60 FPS on Switch 2. So yeah. I think No Man's Sky, that one was at 40 FPS. That's a 40 FPS. Not at this point. So yeah, it's varying levels of 60 to 30 to 40 for those games. But yeah, yeah, Madden got a patch to be better. I don't know about FIFA. Tony Hawk, once again, I think that already ran at 60. So yeah, I don't know if they did a performance patch for that. Star Wars already ran pretty good, but then they also patched it again, like to even make it run a little bit better. But it already ran pretty good. So yeah. And then, yeah, No Man's Sky definitely got like a better performance patch, like the 40 FPS patch. Or is it 60 now? I don't know. I haven't got a chance to play too much of it. The original Sky 1 is about 40-50 hours, so the remake is longer due to fully being made in 3D and quality of life changes. Yeah, it's gonna be a long trek for this one. It's gonna be a long trek for this one. So yeah. So. Bandai got issues coming up with Sparking Zero and Pac-Man Repack 2. What's wrong with Pac-Man Repack 2? Isn't that at 60 FPS on Switch 2? The original Sky 1. Okay, I already read that. The game Double M says, OJ, which is better for you, Trails in the Sky First Chapter or Metaphor ReFantazio? Well, I just started playing Trails in the Sky First Chapter, so I can't say which one's better. I've already put like 160 hours into Metaphor. Just based off of vibe though, like, I mean, they both have impeccable vibes, but Metaphor is just like, you can, in terms of production value, Metaphor is like a step above, right? So you have that. Now I gotta see for story, I gotta see for everything like combat and all that is looking pretty good, like in terms of with Trails in the Sky, but Metaphor just has a coat of polish that Sky doesn't have. But that's okay. Like that is, I mean, once again, one is a AAA, like a big AAA game. The other one is more of a AA game. But yeah, let me finish let me at least get 50, 60, 70 hours in, and then I can tell you. But it's way too early to say which one's better. Like that's not fair. I just started playing the game, you know. I know what YouTube usually likes to tell you. YouTube will tell you, you'll have guys the first day that will come out, they've put 45 seconds into the game, they're like, this game sucks, this game's way better. You know, like, that's what people on YouTube do, like a lot of clickbait stuff, but, I mean, like, it's way too early. So yeah. It's way too early. So yeah, but we'll see though. They're both really good games though. They're both really good games. Like, obviously, Metaphor is like, it's so funny. Metaphor is like super polarizing. It's like people think either it's like the greatest thing ever and like game of the year, or they think it's not that good. There's like barely any in between with Metaphor. It's like, this is the greatest thing that I've ever played, or it's just like, it's all right, you know. which is interesting, of course. All right, shout outs to once again Matt, appreciate that. Justin, Justin, I don't know if you asked for some music. I think you did, but I don't remember what it was. But Justin, if you want some music, let me know. General Zamora as well. You drop, like I said, guys, if you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request so I can play your tracks. Justin with another 3.
Is Pac-Man bad? It has a 4K 30 or 108 OP60 mode. Is that bad now?
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. Yeah, I think 1080p 60 is fine. You know, I don't think there's an issue with that. You know, like if it's 1080p 60, then it like upscales 4K or whatever your output is. So I don't think there's an issue with that personally. I think that's fine. 1080p 60 is good. It'll run just fine. You know, so I don't think that's a problem. Shout outs to Justin. Thank you for the other $3 dono. I'm gonna play some Pac-Man music for you. How about that? Pac-Man Smash Bros music. My request is Gym Battle theme from Diamond and Pearl. All right, I got you next on this one. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. Next one up, Gym Battle theme, Diamond and Pearl. So we'll get that up next. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, General Z. Thank you, Justin. We are only 25 combos away from the bonus extension 108 Streak Buster to 37. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate y'all. Shout outs, players. Is there only digital for Trails in the Sky, or can you get a physical? Yes. You can buy a physical Switch 1 copy of the game, and then you can upgrade it on Switch 2 if you want, or you can just buy a PS5 physical as well if you want to get it on PS5. So yeah, it runs at like 120 FPS on PS5, and it looks better. So if you want to get it on there, you can. But it runs at 1080p 60 on Switch 2. I don't know what the docked is. It might be like 1440p 60 or something, but there are a couple frame rate situations, but it runs okay for the most part. It targets 60 and hits that most of the time. So yeah, but those are your options if you want to. 4K 30 is though, LOL, 1440p is right there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if there's a big difference between 1440p 60 and 1080p 60 for like a game like Pac-Man. You know, Repack. I mean, it's just a remake of an old 3D platformer. I think it'll look fine on your TV. 4K 30 is, like I said, not great, but just play it in 1080p 60. It's gonna upscale it to 4K anyway, so it'll probably be fine at the 1080p 60. You know, but I don't think that's like terrible. Like, oh my god, 1080p 60, that's fine. You know, like a lot of your performance modes on PlayStation 5 are 1080p 60. If you didn't notice, but if you put a game on performance mode on PS5, a lot of the time it's 1080p 60, or it's very close to that. Like it's 1080p 60. So, and I've been playing games at 1080p 60 on PS5, and it was fine. You know, so yeah. Let's see here. Play Fascination from Lies of P. All right, I got you next on that one. We're gonna put this Gym Battle thing next, okay? Appreciate that, guys. And then we're gonna get the next one up is from my man Reese, who did that 20 drop earlier. Thank you so much. Or I think, sorry, $10 earlier. And you said you wanted Fascination from Lies of P. All right, there you go. Let's see here. Hey, player, since what do you think that the Gears of War Reloaded game that's only that Reallys versus Ultimate Edition and multiplayer worth having 3 more remasters? I don't care about Gears of War Reloaded. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care, to be honest, man. I'm not even sure what you're asking me. So yeah, I don't play Gears of War anymore. So can somebody help John out in the chat? Because because I don't know what he's talking about. And I don't play Gears of War anymore. I'm not interested in that franchise at all. So yeah. But thank you for the question. I appreciate it. Somebody in the chat that knows Gears of War, maybe they can answer, or I don't know what he's talking about. So yeah, shout out to John. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for asking though. Fascination Lies of P theme. So we'll play that up next after this Diamond and Pearl one. Borderlands 4 getting pushed into the future, into the distant future. Yes, we know, Wilberforce. We talked about it earlier. We read the statement from them because it is not ready, and they could potentially implement cross saves. So it's good that it got delayed, in my opinion, because you don't want it to launch and it's trash and it's crusty as hell. So to me, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Let them delay it. I mean, I wasn't gonna buy it anyway. So yeah, I wasn't gonna buy that launch. I mean, maybe later. So yeah. Do you think that if 2D God of War game is real, it's coming to Switch 2? No, I don't think it's coming to Switch 2. I don't think Sony's gonna put their tentpole games like God of War and Horizon, like all that, like on Switch 2, like right there at launch. No. So yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So don't expect it. And I'll say this once, I'll say it again. Don't go into this PlayStation State of Play expecting a bunch of Nintendo Switch games. Like, don't do that. People did that with the Xbox show, and they were pissed off. I'm like, well, you guys set yourself up for disaster. Or you guys went into certain, like, you know, the, what's it called? The, what's that game? Or what's that? Jeff Keighley show. You know, like, oh, where's Resident Evil for Nintendo? Ah! And then I'm like, hey guys, just wait. They might announce it for the Switch 2, like at a Nintendo Direct. No, they won't. And then they announce Resident Evil at the Nintendo Direct, right? Like, so certain third-party games are going to be announced at Nintendo shows. So don't go in expecting a bunch of Nintendo Switch 2 games and all that. Don't do that. You're gonna end up being upset. You know, Gamescom, yeah, all that stuff. They don't announce nothing. Like, Nintendo announces the third-party games at their show. You know, like the big ones at their shows. So, because it gets more of a push. It gets more like a big push that way. Yes, Indiana Jones was a nice surprise, but once again, like, just I said, don't go in expecting it. Now, can it happen? Sure, but don't go in and expecting and saying, "Hey, OJ, this is gonna happen, right? Like, what do you think?" Like, no, don't go in with that. That's, like I said, that's gonna get you upset. It's gonna get you being upset later down the line. You know, so I would not. But hey, you guys can do whatever you want. You know, if you want to go in with those expectations, go ahead. Let's see here. People went into the Direct doing the same thing too. Yeah, I mean, it's different with the Direct because at least you know Nintendo's going to be announcing stuff. So it's like, okay, we got Resident Evil. You know, we got certain other games. We got some other RPGs. We got some other third-party games. Cool, you know. But yeah, don't go in expecting like. At other shows, don't go in expecting a bunch of third-party Switch 2 games. So yeah. I just want Jak and Daxter. How about no? No, I'm joking. I mean, maybe. You never know what Sony's going to do at this point. Previous Ultimate Collection to Xbox versus the PS5 in the first game. They're the same entities of comparison. Yeah, I don't know, Dank. Can you let him know about that? I don't know about Gears of War. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm talking about regarding Sony and Microsoft stuff. Oh, yes. People went in expecting at the Nintendo Direct, expecting Nintendo to announce a bunch of, you know, games like from Sony, and I'm like, why are you guys expecting that? Like, don't expect a bunch of Sony games at this show. You know, don't expect a bunch of stuff from Sony to be announced at this show. Like, that's not happening. You know. It's not happening. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. Like, you gotta give it some time. It'll probably be announced later or at something else, but don't expect it. Don't expect it, because if you do, you're probably, like I said, you're probably gonna end up, you know, being really upset. So yeah, probably gonna end up being really upset. Probably. So yeah. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I think that is it for the music that we've gotten caught up on that. So that's good. All right, let's get this going here. Maybe next God of War game. Yeah, I think maybe the 2D God of War game. Apparently there's gonna be like, there's been some rumors about that. So the Metroidvania God of War game or something. That'd be great. I would be I'd buy that day one physical and stream that probably. Let's see here. I just expect Mario to be at Direct, so I'm usually happy. Yeah, I just expect RPGs to be there, so I'm always happy because I always get my RPGs at Nintendo Directs, so it's good. So yeah. State of play, not really much tomorrow. Probably maybe DLC for some games. I doubt it's just gonna be DLC for some games. I think there's gonna be some new announcements and some other games too. So I doubt that. And they also have an extended look at Sorrows. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Creosin Bomb? Welcome. I know you're happy, man. The Lions just kind of stuffed the Baltimore Ravens. Although the score was closer than it actually was at times, but I know you're happy about that game last night, or was it? Yeah, it was last night. Yeah. Maybe a dead franchise from Sony at the State of Play. Don't ever expect dead franchises to come back from Sony. Don't expect that either. What's up, Gaming Manor? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. Welcome. Concord. Dude, that would be the funniest thing to say. We're bringing back Concord. Dude, imagine the amount of people and what people would say. That would be wild if they said we're bringing back Concord. Concord is coming back. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Imagine the amount of people that will have something to say about that, man. Imagine, dude. That'd be great. It'd be so good. They probably announced price increases. Yeah, I doubt that. Yo, what's up? Evan Kimmerix is here in the chat. What's good? They can call it Record. The Concord. Yo, let's go. The only thing Nintendo Direct I can recall being annoyed with was with their E3 Direct in 2015 with the Wii U era. Oh yeah, that was annoying. Especially since they came out for such a good E3 presentation the previous year. Record. Yo, shout outs to Evan. Big love. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Kimmerix Project on YouTube. Chrono Rig with the 5-time champion. $5. I'm not expecting it. I was wondering, since 2D Metroidvania aren't big sellers, it could probably be like a Horizon Lego situation. Oh, no. I know that you weren't expecting it. I know that was a prediction. I would love for that to be true, but there's a rumor about that Chrono Rig. So, I mean, even if it is a prediction, or maybe if you're kind of maybe expecting to see it there, that's not a bad expectation, or that's not a bad prediction to have, you know? Because there are rumors about that. Now, if it happens or not, we'll see. But I don't think, like, you know, at least it's not like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see like there's gonna be like a brand new AAA Sly Cooper game or something. Like, they're probably not gonna have that tomorrow. Probably not, you know. So that's more realistic in my opinion, you know. Big love, thank you so much to Chrono Rig with the $5. We are only 20, count them, 20 combos away. Yo, let's go. From 19 combos away from a platinum buster. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate your support. Kevin with the Dollar Donut says, what's up, OJ? How are you? Can I get any music from Shadow Hearts? Yes, you can. Shadow Hearts. Chrono Rig, if you want some music, let me know too, Chrono Rig. Shadow Hearts. Remember, if you drop a no-no, guys, make sure you put up music requests, because the YouTube bot, my AI bot thingy, puts together all the music, and like a lot of the bangers, you know, it gets put into the rotation normally. So if you like certain tracks, and if you drop a dono, you might as well just go ahead and ask for something so it gets into the rotation or whatever. Or it just starts learning from certain types of video games. Some of the best music I've learned is from you guys suggesting stuff. So Chrono Rig, if you want something, let me know. Yeah, okay, you couldn't fit your song request? Okay, Fire Emblem. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you on Fire Emblem. Yeah, I got you on Fire Emblem. I'll play it right after this. Fire Emblem. We'll play something. Thank you for the $1 Chrono Rig, or thank you for the 5 Chrono Rig. Thank you for the $1, Kevin. Any chance we get a new Parasite's Eve game ever? Yes, Parasite's Eve will come back, but they need to find the right developer and the right time and the right everything to get that done. Yeah. What's up, Superpower Man? You didn't miss anything. Borderlands 4 got delayed, though, indefinitely on Switch 2. Don't you think Hollow Knight Silksong Physical will be IM 8-bit or limited run games? I'm thinking that it's going to be IM 8-bit or something like that, but we'll see. We will see. We will see with that one. They should spend 10 minutes on Marathon. Remember, they spent 10 minutes plus on Concord and one State of Play. That's the funniest thing ever. Like, they spent so much time and effort and money advertising that game, advertising that, and then it ended up just falling completely apart. Which was funny, man. Concord will always live on. It will always live on in memes and infamy. Like, I just don't understand how a game gets just deleted from history like that. They literally just said, like straight up like Toby, like just straight up like Yeetus. If there's ever been a Yeetus deletus, that was Concord. Like, I couldn't believe how fast they gave up on that game because the only people playing it were the employees that worked there. Man, that's just wild, dude. That's just so wild. It's so crazy. Did you hear about Borderlands 4 delay on Switch 2? Yes, I already heard about it. Yeah, we talked about it already. Let's see here. I bet Nintendo will publish the physical Silk Song. They're doing it for Hades 2. Nintendo has a big supporter of these type of indies. I'm not sure if they are or not, but we'll see. We'll see on that one, Cherry Ball or Ball Cherry. Or yeah, you're also named Cherry Ball too, so it's both of them. There are moments when video game music is better than any of the new music being made. Yeah. What's up, OJ? I hope the week is going well. It's going good. How are you, man? I don't think you're a big PS guy, but are you going to hoping for anything at the State of Play? You know what? I'm not a big PS guy, but I decided to buy an $800 PS5 Pro. I actually am a big PS guy. I just don't cover it because you guys. I learned a long time ago is that you don't do things that's not going to help you out, and covering PlayStation is not going to help me out. You know, I can't put food on the table when only 1,000 people watch a PlayStation video that I make. So unless it's something negative, you know, like, oh, I said that Sony scammed us. Oh yeah, you guys will watch that. But yeah, if I cover them, I don't get views on the channel like that, and people just aren't interested, so I don't cover them as much. But I would love to cover PlayStation more, but I'm not gonna cover things that people don't care about or they don't want to hear me out on, you know. So that's the reason why I don't cover Sony more. But I actually do, like, I have like every PlayStation system. I have PSP, I have PS Vita, I have everything from Sony. Shout outs to Cybertoast with the Zhao Zhao.
Afternoon all. Hope
Yeah.
everyone is well. I'm hoping for some good announcements at the State of Play.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like last year, I just played my PS5 all the time. Like I barely even played anything else but my PS5. But like I said, I can't. I mean, I would love to cover them more, but people just don't watch. So what am I supposed to do? You know. So that's the Cybertaurus. Thank you for the Zhao Zhao Cybertaurus in the house. Thank you so much, Cybertaurus. Yes, I'm hoping for some good announcements at the State of Play as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love the PS2. PS2 is like one of my favorite systems of all time. It's right up there with Switch 1, with, you know, now Switch 2, with, I like the 3DS, I like the Super Nintendo. Like, give me PS1, PS2, PS3 to a degree. But yeah, I love those systems. Those systems are fantastic. Now, Sony has drifted away more of what I like in terms of their own first-party games. But like that still doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy their systems. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna, you know, enjoy the third-party games that they get. Like, just like how they do their hardware is good in my opinion, since the PlayStation 4. So, you had me watching 90s and early 2000 music videos after your last stream. Nice, let's go. Yo, big love to Cybertaurus. Thank you for that dono, man. We are only 10 combos away from that. Buster. So, let's go. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. Let's go. Fire Emblem music, here we go. Between heaven and earth. Fire Emblem. Let's go, man. Let's go. Yo, the game Double M with the $2. I'd like to see a new Uncharted game tomorrow. Yes, a new Uncharted game would be. I don't think they're gonna do, like, Naughty Dog, unless it's a different studio. I don't think we're gonna see anything like Uncharted, you know. I don't think we're gonna see anything because like Naughty Dog is working on like Intergalactic right now, and I know that they have multiple games in development, but I'm not sure if Uncharted is one of them. But we'll see. We'll see. OJ is a Sony guy for the same reason I am. It was only the place to play non-Nintendo games for 2 decades, but no, that's actually more of it right now. But if you're talking about Sony back in the day, like the PS1, they had Jet Moto, they had Crash Bandicoot, they had like a bunch of like exclusives and first party games that I was really liked a lot. Same thing with the PS2, like God of War. Love God of War 2, one of my favorite games of all time. I love, what else did they have on there? I used to play Gran Turismo back in the day. I don't play it anymore, but PS1 and PS2, especially PS1, I was a big Gran Turismo fan. You know, so I actually played their first-party games a lot back in the day. So I actually became a fan of them because of exclusives and first-party, not because of just third-party games. It was because of the stuff that they had exclusive on the platform. And yes, there were third-party stuff like Final Fantasy and all that, but I really became a big fan of them in the PS1 era. Once again, Crash Bandicoot was the game that made me like, wow, this is awesome. That was like as close to a first party game as, you know, they would have. So, or not as close, but like, you guys know what I mean, right? So that's actually what got me to be a PlayStation fan, was Crash Bandicoot. I love that game. And yes, there was a bunch of third parties, but it was exclusives. Like, it was exclusive after exclusive. And then the PS2 era, God of War 2, God of War 1 and God of War 2 were like the greatest thing ever on the PS2. So for me, I love that about the PS2. Also, like, they had, you know, Metal Gear Solid, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's third party, but that was also an exclusive at the time before it came over to other platforms. So yeah, man. In the PS3 era, it was Uncharted. It was like Heavenly Sword. Or was it Heavenly Blade? I forgot exactly the name, but I bought that game. It wasn't that great, but whatever. I had a little bit of fun. You know, it was Resistance. It was just like, and PS2 era was also Sly Cooper for me, Ratchet and Clank. Like, I played a lot of stuff. Jak and Daxter. Like, I played so many first-party games. Sony doesn't make those type of games anymore. Like, a lot of the games that I grew up playing that I like Sony for, they don't really make those games anymore. So yeah, what you're saying right now is based off of just third party, yes, that don't come to Nintendo platforms. Yes, I agree, but that's not how I became a fan. I became a fan of them because of their great first party, especially Jet Moto, Crash Bandicoot, games like that, you know? Yeah, SOCOM. I love SOCOM, US Navy SEALs on the PS2. That was great, you know? So, yeah. Playing through God of War Ragnarok, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I'm going to play through Galaxy 1 on the Switch to prep for Galaxy 2. Hope your day's going great. Yeah, it's going good, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is going good. Hey, what's up, Squirrel Swirl? What is good? The only other studio that will make Uncharted will be Sony Bend, since they did Golden Abyss on Vita. Yeah. Did you check out the teaser for Hyperfunk? They took everything that worked in BRC and turned up to 11. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good from people talking about it on Twitter. So yeah, what's your favorite state of play? You can't remember any? No, I can't remember. I literally don't remember any state of plays. Like, I think there was one where there's like Final Fantasy VII Remake or something. I think that one, or was it Rebirth? They showed Rebirth more. I don't know. I don't remember any of them. So yeah. Yeah, Heavenly Sword, named by Ninja Theory. That was an exclusive on the PS. By the way, that game totally needs like a remaster. Like, that game totally needs a remaster. I think it actually played really good if the frame rate was fixed. Like, the frame rate is so bad in that game. So I think that game would actually be dope if they fixed the frame rate and the input delay. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a lot more fun for that game. Uncharted is too expensive to make. I mean, all of Naughty Dog games are expensive. They get big budgets because they sell a lot, so I don't think it's too expensive to make. If they wanted to make it, they can make it. We need a new Jet Moto. Yeah, Jet Moto was great. You know what else was also great? MotorStorm. MotorStorm on the PS3 was also fantastic. I used to play MotorStorm back in the day too. Well, back in the somewhat day. That game was great. I used to play that on PS3. I thought that game was fun. Sony should have tried SOCOM or Twisted Metal live service instead of Concord. I agree. I don't know why they decided to use Concord instead of like Twisted Metal or SOCOM or something. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Why they thought that was a good idea to do that instead of like. But I know the reason why, because when they started planning it, they saw Overwatch. They saw Overwatch and they saw games like Fortnite. So they're like, oh, we need to make something that's like Overwatch and Fortnite, you know. So I think that's the reason why. LJ, did you read that the new take from Matt Piscatella on third-party sales? Well, it's not really a new take. He's just kind of already saying the same thing that he said, and it's response to that whole Takahashi Mochizuki article about what Japanese third-party developers are saying. So it's not really anything new. It's just somebody saying, some people are freaking out, and him saying, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. So same thing as we got like with the whole what's called the first article that we got from the game business, where they had a 2-week audit on Switch 2 third-party sales, like, which is, I've never seen this in my life before, but for Nintendo it's gonna happen, right? So for Nintendo it's gonna happen. Let's see, Twisted Metal even has a show tie-in. Well, yeah, I'm aware of the show. Yeah. I didn't watch the show though. We definitely need a Heavenly Sword 2. I don't think we need a Heavenly Sword 2. I think let's just get Heavenly Sword brought back in some way. Yo, Chad T! Chad T, let's go T-Post! Hey, Chad T with the big $10 says, growing up, my PS1 library consisted of mainly demo discs from gaming magazines. I fell in love with Crash Bandicoot, Ghost in the Shell, Cool Borders, Tomb Raider. Ooh, Cool Borders was very fun. I like Cool Borders more than 1080 snowboarding. Yep, I did. I think I did. Well, actually, no, never mind. I didn't. I think I played Cool Borders first, and then I played 1080. I'm like, okay, 1080's better. But I like Cool Borders a lot. Anytime I got a chance to play Cool Borders, I liked it a lot. It's really good. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. I enjoyed Cool Borders a lot. My friend Dominic, he had Cool Borders. He had Crash Bandicoot. He had a PS1 and a bunch of games. So I used to go over to his house and play it all the time. It was great. Shout outs to Chad T with another $10. That does make you now extending the Hokage lead to 30. Thank you so much, Chad T. I appreciate that. And of course, 20 on the Stream Ninja board. Anybody does that, they can beat them out. And of course, we got the platinum streak activated. 37 on the board. You guys know what time it is. It's time for the Buster Sword. Let go. Shout outs, man. Need for Speed. Yep, Need for Speed was great back in the day. That was also really good. Let's go. 102 on the board. We're going for the platinum and a half at 150 combos. Overclocks, baby. Thank you so much, Mr. Chad T. Thank you for the donos, man. I appreciate it, brother. You are now, like I said, Hokage, Stream Ninja. Cyber Taurus with the Jiao.
This Fire Emblem music has me thinking. All these good games coming in my backlog is full, but I'm going to play Fire Emblem Three Houses again.
Yes. Dude, when Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave comes out, make sure you guys check on me. I might pass out due to hype. When I was watching the trailer again, and guys, listen. I got a little excited. I got a little excited watching the trailer again. Bro, I am so excited for freaking Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, man. Man, I got excited for it, bro. It was great. I got a little excited. It was good. I love Fire Emblem. It's so good. So yeah, Cyber Taurus. I cannot wait for Fire Emblem Three Houses. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. Or I cannot wait for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. And yes, you know, I'm hoping that they do a patch for Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm hoping that they say, here's the next slate of updates for Switch 2. You know, I'm hoping that they do that like later this year, and Three Houses is one of them. You know, Three Houses is one of them. So I'm hoping that we get that. So that's the Cyber Taurus. Thank you for another $20 or $10 dono. $20 total. Let's go. 112 on the board, you guys. We are going
Even further beyond.
Yes, sir. Let's go. The music from Fire Emblem is like God tier. I would say that Fire Emblem, top tier music. Definitely top 5. Justin with the 3.
State of Play is the first time I stopped lurking and donated the first time and became a member.
Oh.
Don't know why I waited for a State of Play. Lol.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that lore drop there, and I appreciate you being a member and supporting ever since, man. You guys help keep these streams going. So I really appreciate you guys coming through. Seriously. Thank you. My dad sent me some money to get groceries. I'm tempted to get Uber Eats. No, don't do that. Get the groceries, squirrel. Get the groceries. Says all first party games should have patches. I mean, yes, but that takes a lot of work. It's not just like a snap your finger and patch comes through. So it actually takes development time and effort. So I mean, I think eventually, I wouldn't say all of them are gonna have patches, but I would say eventually a lot of them will get patches, but not all of them. But like, they're not gonna go back and patch everybody 1-2 switch or 1-2 switch. Like, I don't think those are games, like, there's no point in patching those games, right? So it's like certain games won't, but I think a lot of games will. But they're gonna spread it out, man. It ain't gonna be like all at once. That's gonna be drip feed kind of thing. Yes, I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking my video. Which was better, Tactics, RPG, Last Generation? Does Triangle Strategy make top 3? Oh, absolutely. Triangle Strategy is one of the GOATs. Christian with the 3.
Speaking of Fortune's Weave, did you see the battle scene between Dietrich and that girl in white? She was holding an Uzi. A freaking gun. Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on
Well-
the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
We'll see what it actually ends up being. Some people were saying that it was a gun, but it might not be. So we'll see. We'll see when the game comes out. It could be something else. But yeah, maybe she goes Persona mode. It's all of a sudden like Persona 5 or Persona 3. Persona 3. So yeah, it's all good though. Thank you, Christian, with another $3 dono. Yo, we are going.
Even further beyond!
Let's go. Let's see here. See, Skate Story looked interesting. Didn't see that coming from Nintendo. I wasn't even aware of that game until a couple days ago. I haven't really looked into that game. That's a third-party title, right? My top 3 series for music, probably Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem, and Castlevania. Those are all like Hall of Fame picks for music. It's hard for me to pick 3, but Fire Emblem would definitely be in the top 3. Castlevania might have to be in the top 3, or at least top 5. And Final Fantasy music's great. I think I might be the only one that doesn't like all Final Fantasy music as much as other people. I love Final Fantasy 7. I like 6. I like 8 a bit. I like 13 a bit, but I'm not in love with all the different soundtracks. You know, when it comes to Final Fantasy. So I think Final Fantasy is probably in my top 10 for sure. Not sure if it's in my top 3, but I know it's in my top 10, like 100% in my top 10. Even though it's got incredible music. But I'd probably put Xenoblade. I'd probably say my top 3 are like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, and Castlevania. I'd probably say those are like my top 3, you know? So yeah, I'd probably, Xeno, Fire Emblem, and Castlevania. Man, Castlevania has like bangers. Like, it's got, Fire Emblem's got bangers, Xenoblade's got bangers. Like, there's a lot of good music. But yeah, I'd probably say Xeno, Fire Emblem, and Castlevania are like my top 3, you know? For sure. Was Triangle Strategy better than the last few Fire Emblems? No. Like, it's probably better than Engage, maybe. But it's not better than Fire Emblem Awakening. It's not better than Fire Emblem. Maybe it's better than Fire Emblem Fates, but I don't think so. Maybe it's better than... It's not better than Three Houses, no. But it's one of the best for sure. It's one of the best for sure. But I don't think Triangle Strategy is better than, like, Three Houses or anything, no. And I don't think the gameplay in Triangle Strategy is better than the gameplay in Engage. I think the story is better in Triangle Strategy, but I don't think the actual gameplay is better. Like, I think Engage's gameplay is better than Triangle Strategy. But Triangle Strategy's story is significantly better than Engage's story. Like, significantly better. Like, much better. You know, like so much better to the point to where it's not even close, you know? Castlevania Kirby Streets of Rage. Oh, that's not bad. Kirby music's okay, but Kirby music's just a little bit... I mean, it's good, but some of it's a little bit too cutesy for me with a lot of the different other like tracks. But I love Fountain of Dreams. I do love a lot of the tracks in there. City Trials, stuff like that is really good. Kirby music's great. Persona's definitely goated. I would put Persona in my top 10 for sure. Persona's definitely in my top 10. Hey man, we can't have you passing out or anything until we get the new Monolith. Oh my gosh, dude. Imagine the next Monolith soft game. Imagine the next freaking Monolith soft game. Oh my goodness. Yo, Cyber Tyson, the Jow.
The music track that always slaps for me is the music in Mass Effect 1 during the opening cinematic. Love that one every time.
The opening cinematic, like when they're talking about Shepard becoming, like when they're talking about, like when they're like which one are you, the opening cinematic of Mass Effect? Okay, so which one are you talking about? Are you talking about like when they're talking, like the whole text comes up about what happened and like how humanity found the stars and all of that? Are you talking about that music? Because I want to play it. I love Mass Effect, and the music in Mass Effect is like really good for Western music. It's really good. But I want to find out what track you're talking about, and I'll play it for you, Cyber Taurus. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Speaking of awesome, Mass Effect is awesome, dude. We got a two-way tie at the top of the Hokage board between Chad T and Cyber Taurus. Cyber T, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. 30 at the top of the board. And then, of course, J Views with the V. V for beautiful. J Views in the house with the big $10. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, homie. Did you check the teaser trailer for Hyperfunk? Looks like it'll be the same universe as Bomb Rush, but they dialed it up to 11. Hope you check it out. Love your content, man. Yeah, I'll check it out for you right now. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'll check it out for you. I will react to it today. Thank you for the big dono. I will react to it right now. Give me just a second. Let me get this Mass Effect music though first from Cyber Taurus. What's that? What's the name? Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Is it intro music? Like the first Mass Effect not the main screen. Like which one is it? We have a Mass Effect OST here. So let me see if it's not. So I'm not sure what the. Let me see here. Let me turn up. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. This is it. Or no, this is the main theme. Let me know if this is it or not, Cyber Taurus. When they're talking about Shepard. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is it or not. Let's see. Let me know if this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. It's insane how far BioWare has fallen. Main theme. It's the main theme. This was so good, man. I remember playing this fall 2007. I get home from college, my first year at Fresno State, for Christmas. And I get home and I'm like, I buy Mass Effect and my friend Big Ben is over. We're playing the Wii. Then he finally goes home around like 11. I pop in Mass Effect in my 360 and I'm freaking blown away about how incredible the game is. The cover system, the options, the graphics. I was like, this is it, man. This is it. And they made 3 great games in the span of 5 years, and now we've been left on red since then. There has not been a good Mass Effect game in over a decade. It has been 13 years since we've gotten a good like, that is insane. That is so insane that a franchise as good as this has been gone for we don't count Mass Effect Andromeda over here. We don't count Andromeda. Okay? We don't count like 13 years. What is EA doing? What is EA doing? What is EA about? What are they doing? What are they doing? Man, yeah, how the mighty have fallen, you know? It's been 84 years. I legit remember playing Mass Effect 1 all night till, yep, I played Mass Effect 1 till like 4 a.m. And I remember calling my friend A-Train on the phone, like, yo, A-Train, dude, did you play Mass Effect? He's like, dude, I've been playing all week, because we were both home from college. He went to San Diego State. I went to Fresno State, and we both got home. We're like, dude, did you play? We're like, oh my God, dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh man, I love it. Love it. So good. Such a great game. Such a great. If you have not played Mass Effect Trilogy and you need something to play, I mean, it's right there. It's super cheap too, but man, oh man, it's so good. Such a good game. It's been 84 years. I know, it's been 84 years. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. I always made a custom Shepard. My first playthrough ever, I made a weird black looking Shepard, and I regret, and I never should have done that. And ever since then, I decided that I'll never try to make myself into a game again. It was blackered, and I wasn't a fan. So I restarted, and I just used the normal Shepard, because like I don't talk like him, Commander Shepard. I'm from the Norman. Like I don't talk like that. I don't look like him. So I just decided to never do that again. Like I was not rolling with Commander Black, so I just decided to just never do that again. And since then, I've never done that. I did make like what did I make? I think I made like a black girl Shepard in like Mass Effect in my newest playthrough. I forgot which one it was though. But I mean, she pretty much looked like Shepard, redhead Shepard anyway, like the girl Shepard. So, but yeah, I'll probably never do that like I don't do custom creators anymore. I just do whatever the default is, just because I don't. I think Xenoblade. I customized it a bit in Xenoblade, but like, yeah, I don't really take too much time with that stuff anymore. Was it like A-Train? Nah, he kind of looked like, you guys probably don't know who this looked like, but he kind of looked like Monte Ellis from the Golden State Warriors. I know a lot of you guys probably don't know who that is, but he looked like Monte Ellis for some reason. Like, that's probably the best that I can say that he looked like. So look up a picture of Monte Ellis, and you know, but with a little bit more bugged out eyes, kind of. So that's, for some reason, he was light skinned. I'm dark skinned. He was light skinned too. I don't know why I decided to do that. That got messed up as well. So I was like, this is stupid. That character got yeetus deletus. When I started up Mass Effect 2, I did, you know, you could import your character like the same look. I was just like, nah, I'm good. I just whitewashed my own character. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll just be white. I'll be white for this playthrough. It's okay.
I'm a 6'2" white guy with a shaved head and a goatee.
Okay.
Making myself in games takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute tops. Tears of joy.
He's just stone cold. Every look just like stone cold. He's just no hair, goatee. There's always gonna be bald with goatee. Tall, bald, goatee, white. That's like, bro, it only take you a few clicks to get that going every time. Oh yeah, if you're black, you gotta change up too much stuff. I've become lazy. These character creators will always be putting black at the very end. Hell no, I ain't taking all the time to scroll all the way over, try to pick the shade that I am, because you know there's lots of shades. Trying to pick my eyes and my jaw and my nose, trying to make my nose a little bit big. No, I ain't doing all that. It's too much work, bruh. It's way too much work. Now, if it's like, okay, I want to be a black character, bro, it will be like the default white character, and I'll just turn him black, and I'll be like, all right, good, let's go. That's good enough. I just say, let's go. I don't even take no time, bro. I ain't adjusting a bunch of stuff. I ain't doing all that. I'm just gonna pick. All right, hold up. Yeah, same character, black. All right, go, good. I ain't taking all the time to do all that stuff with the nose and all that type of stuff, bruh. So that's the Cyber Taurus. Thank you for another $10 dono. We out here with the chow chows. 148 on the board. We are out here tonight, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. But yeah, it just takes too long with character creators, so I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm just like, man, I'm good. I just pick whatever's the closest. They have like presets too. I just might pick a preset. So I don't even waste no time, man. I don't waste too much time with that stuff. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus. You are now the sole Hokage of the stream. I appreciate that with the 40. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I got some Stone Cold, Bill Goldberg look. I mean, you're the same height as Stone Cold. Like, Stone Cold's about, what, 6'2", 6'3", 6'2". So you guys are like the same height. So yeah. Like, I'll tell you a story, Cyber Taurus. Oh my gosh, man. It was so funny. I think I've told this story before, but like when we were selling our house and we were getting a new one, my wife, she's a big wrestling fan. She was into the old school wrestling, with Stone Cold and The Rock and all. She watched like the Attitude Era and all that. And it was so funny. Like we had one of our realtors that was helping us the first day that we met him. He came to our house to kind of give us like a presentation, like how they're gonna help us sell our house and all that type of stuff. So it was so funny. He was like a shorter white guy. He was shorter than me. I'm about 5'8", 5'9", and this guy was like probably 5'6" or so. And he was bald with the goatee. And I didn't think anything of it. He's just a bald guy with the goatee. He's probably an older guy, probably like in his 40s, maybe like mid 40s. And on our way out, like it was him and like another guy. Like there was another guy, like a younger, maybe like in his 30s, that was like his boss. And they came there to our house like to help us. And they were very nice, two white guys. They're very, very nice, very cool, and they helped us. And on the way out, my wife was like, "Hey, and she was smiling. And at that time, she was pregnant. She's like, "Hey, you know who you look like?" And he was like, "Who?" And she was like, "Stone Cold." And I looked at her, and I said, "Babe, what are you doing?" And his boss started just dying laughing, bro. Dying laughing. And he's like, yeah, all of a sudden he's just gonna, if we sell the house, we're just gonna crack out a beer and go. And he was like, "Oh, thank you." And then she's like, "He does." And I'm like, "Babe, I understand that, but like, you don't just say it like that, you just don't say he looked like Stone Cold, bro, just because he's a bald guy, a bald white guy. He looked with the goatee. Everybody that bald white with a goatee look like Stone Cold, right?" Like, oh my gosh, she had us dying that day, man. Yeah, like a tiny Stone Cold. Miniature Gilbert, bro. She had us dying laughing because the way she said, she's like, you know what you look like? And I thought she was gonna say something else, but she's like, Stone Cold, and she smiled when she said, she smiled like Bugs Bunny when she said, she was like, she was not trying to be funny. She was just like, he looks like Stone Cold, you know. So it was great, man. Pebble Cold. Oh my God, Pebble Cold. Did he hit her with the stutter? He hit both of us with the stutter. I ain't selling you guys this house now. He hit both of us the double stutter. I think I told my wife, I'm like, you lucky he didn't Stone Cold. After they left, I'm like, you lucky he didn't Stone Cold stun us with you out here talking like that. It was hilarious though, man. That was quite possibly the funniest thing, one of the funniest things she's ever done. Hit him with the Pebble Cold, bro. Yo, Kristen with the 3.
We black people can't catch a break, loudly crying. Even video games discriminate us, rolling on the floor laughing.
I mean, they've been doing a better job lately, but I'll be honest, man. Like, I don't care. I stopped caring. Sabotage another Zhao.
The Mass Effect music is really making me want to play that instead. This whole OST is so good.
Mm-hmm. Mass Effect has one, like, for a Western game, it has easily one of the best soundtracks ever. You know me, I'm not big on Western music, but Mass Effect kills it. They do a great job with their music. So I'm playing a whole soundtrack for you since I know you already dropped a few donos. So we're playing a bunch for you there. Cyber T, appreciate you, man. 50 on the board. We out here tonight. Let's go. Thank you for the big 50. Also, double platinum as well. Yo, we got to get that limit break going. Yes, sir. Listen, I've gotten everything from You Look Like Dave Chappelle to 50 Cent. I look like neither of them outside my complexion. But you're in Canada, right? So, you know, in Canada, they're going to say, yeah, they're going to think like the closest, most famous black person they can think of, you know, whoever is closest. So, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, I mean, I've gotten a lot of different things here. I've gotten James Harden, which I don't really look like James Harden, but I've gotten James Harden. I've gotten all sorts of stuff. I've gotten LeBron James, which I don't look like LeBron either. But like, we both have a beard, so it's like, oh, black beard, you know, chocolate complexion beard, oh, close enough. You know, like, you got like 2 out of 3 attributes. So it's like, that's so close enough. You look like him, you know. So yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Griffin One? Welcome to the stream. Top 10 OST: Xenoblade, Astral Chain, Trails, Final Fantasy, Atelier, Pokemon. Ooh, Pokemon is underrated. Pokemon is super underrated in terms of music. Fire Emblem, Ys, Mario. Yeah. I've been told I look like Taz the wrestler. About to get him in like that like chill cold soup like Taz. About to get a triple seven. About to get people you look like Taz. Like get him in the Taz mission. Oh my gosh, yeah, man. Shout out 777, bro. Hey, what's up, my view? Welcome to the stream. Chrono Trigger, I'd argue, is the greatest single OST. Okay, hold up here. I said Xenoblade, I said Fire Emblem when I said Castlevania. I meant Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, and Chrono Trigger, not Castlevania. Yes, for a singular OST, Chrono Trigger is definitely in my top 3. I've got to say that. Now, obviously, like franchise-wise, I don't think I put Chrono Cross and I mean, like Chrono Cross is good. It's actually a good soundtrack. But yeah, if you're talking about like just 3 franchises, like what is the best that you can pick from the top 3? Yeah, it'd definitely be no particular order: Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, and Chrono Trigger. Yes, those 3. Metroid Prime has an amazing OST. I think Super Metroid and like the 2D Metroid games are much better than the Prime games. I don't think Prime is as good as the 2D Metroids, with the exception of maybe Metroid Dread. That soundtrack is just okay. But I think 2D Metroid actually crushes 3D Metroid in terms of music. But that's just my own opinion. That's just my opinion. Metroid Prime, it's an okay soundtrack, but it's not it's not saucy. It's not. It's westernized. You know, it's very like. It's good, but it's just not anything that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this like it's a banger. You know, it's like Phendrana Drifts or something. It's not a banger. It's a good track and it fits the game, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna listen to that outside of playing the game. Like, I'm not bumping Metroid Prime soundtrack. You know, I'll bump Xenoblade, I'll bump Persona, I'll bump Chrono Trigger, I'll bump Castlevania. I can bump a lot of stuff, but I'm not bumping Metroid Prime. Like, no. Like, I'm not bumping, you know, Metroid Prime music. But I mean, I get it though. I get it. Let's see here. Stone Cold Cyber Taurus.
I was at a store one day running some errand, and the store clerk took a look at me with my cap and my studs, and he was like, "You look like young 50 Cent." And I was like, "EHHH. Thank you." Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Oh my god. I mean, 50 Cent is not a bad person to look like, you know? I mean, get rich or die trying. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what you have to say. You say many men. Many men. Wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on Christian soul. Somewhere his heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men. Many men. Wish death upon me. That's Christian 50 Cent Me World, or Christian Super 50 Cent Christian Legend ZA. So where are we putting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 OST? I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom and fighting games, those are definitely top 25, top 30 material for sure. For me, at least. Let's see. So I was on the fence. Is Xenoblade that good? Is the music good too? Xenoblade has some of the best music ever made. And yes, Xenoblade's incredible. Where should you start? Xenoblade 1. The first Xenoblade game. Him shaving that beard for the Balrog role aged him though. Yeah, I did see that. Shaving that beard, he looked older, but it might have just been a bad angle though. It could have just been a bad angle or a bad, you know, for that. So it happens, you know. Let's see here. When I was young, people said I looked like Juicy from the PJs. Okay, sure. Xenoblade is a goated franchise. I suggest starting from Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch 1, or you can play it on the Switch 2. That's going to stabilize that frame rate even a bit more. But yeah, I suggest Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Fantastic game. A lot of fun. And I think it's great, you know, and I think it's really good. So yeah, I suggest playing that, baby. Cool. The only one I tried was Xenogears, and that was decent. Well, Xenogears and Xenoblade are different. Like, they're not. I mean, yes, they're both Xeno, and they have some ties, but they're not like the same. Like the gameplay and all that, you know. So just keep that in mind too. How about a new Star Fox game? We shouldn't have let Star Fox on the Wii U fail, because that game flopped. The shot says, "Know your role and shut your mouth." Stone Cold Cyber Taurus says, "What? And that's the bottom line, because Cyber Taurus says so." Check your DM. Which DM? We talk about Twitter. I'm gonna react to the Bomb Rush, or the new Bomb Rush Cyberpunk trailer. Like, apparently there's a new one, so I'm gonna react to that one.
Hope you're having a good one, OJ. I just saw a clearance sale today for brand new Persona 5 Reload One More Edition for Switch for $72. I picked up 3 of them, planning on keeping one and selling the other 2 since they're going for like $150 new on eBay lol.
Okay. Nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Thank you for the $3 dono. Appreciate that. Let me get this reaction first to this official Hyperfunk trailer. Then we'll get whatever you sent me on the DM too, Abaddon. I got you, brother. So let's get this going. Shout outs to Views as well. Thank you for the $10 dono. J Views. This man dancing. This woman's dancing on the streets. Got BMX bikes. Got the manual. Oh man, what's all that about? Music's lit though. I don't know what's going on. All right, there you go. I wasn't really into the first game as much. Shout outs to Cloud Buster Sword, but yeah, it's called Hyperfunk. Hyperfunk, you know. It's called Hyperfunk. So yeah. Hyperfunk. Let's go. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that was weird, but I mean, the weird endings are usually like the good endings. I think it's probably going to be a really good game. The first game, Bomb Rush, was pretty good, so I think they're probably going to fix a lot of the stuff from the first game, and then also improve upon it and other things like that. So, all right, let me see here. Twitter. Oh, okay, yeah, you got a good look at 50 Cent from here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, definitely you see some lines right there, you know. You see some lines, he definitely looks a lot older than what he normally looks like, for sure. For sure. He needs that beard back. I think they should have just let him do the role of Balrog with the beard. Like, make it like a... If he has the outfit on, I think that's good enough, you know? So yeah. So, yeah. Let's see here. I fell off the game series, but Octopath had a pretty great OST. Oh yeah, Octopath is great. Octopath is fantastic. Octopath is really fantastic. Really good. Let's see, people age, there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, he just looks a lot older than what he looked like before. Yo, Super Christmas with the $3.
It's probably more like $50 now instead of 50 cents.
Oh, okay. And with inflation and tariffs, it's probably more like $50 instead of 50 cents. At least 25. At least $25. Dollar bill. Yo, shout out to my man Cybertorch going on a freaking running riot. Shout outs, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 60 total. Extending that Hokage lead. Let's go. Platinum and a half achieved. Going on maybe the 2 times platinum. 2 times platinum here. Let's go. 2 times platinum. Let's go. Wouldn't mind a new Bomberman. I had a blast with the friends on the SNES. I mean, they made two new Bombermans, though, in the last number of years. Bomberman R and then Bomberman R2, right? So, I mean, you've got new Bombermans, don't you? When was the Bomberman R2? Didn't that come out, like, a year ago? Or something like that? So they already made a new Bomberman. You didn't play the last one? Let's see. I decided to take the plunge on Trails in the Sky FC on Switch Edition. I'm glad I did. It may not be perfect, but it runs well. Way better than the base Switch 1 version. Yeah, I'm not sure how the base Switch 1 version runs, to be honest. I just played the Switch 2 version. But yeah, not perfect, but definitely good. Hey, what's up, The Great Wall? Shoutouts to The Great Wall, like always. Could we forgot they made an R2? Yeah, they made an R2. They did. They did. What do you think of... And I don't know what that is. What do you talk about, Dane? Y'all see that OD trailer? I didn't watch it because I think I just don't like Kojima's games anymore. To be honest, I just don't think I'm a fan. So yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, I just, you know, I saw what he was saying there, and you know, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, it just, his games just don't speak to me anymore. They're too weird. They're too awkward, like with the gameplay mechanics. I just don't think I'm a fan of Kojima's anymore. But I think I respect him for all the work that he's done and all that. But I just don't feel like playing his games. After Death Stranding, I just decided that I'm probably just not a fan anymore. Fighting Force on the PS1 was peak. Ooh, Fighting Force. I remember playing that game back in the day. It was fun. Thank you, Mr. Nick93 with the $2 dono. I appreciate that. Why don't I don't like Death Stranding? It's boring. It's not very fun to play. So yeah, I don't like delivering packages, and I think it feels clunky. It's just not a fan of the characters of the story. I just don't like. I don't like it. You know, it's hard. I guess, I mean, obviously I can explain more, but I mean, I could probably explain it better back when I was playing it in 2019. But yeah, I just don't find it to be fun when I play. But it's not like it's a bad game. Like, honestly, like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, it's like there are people that love that game. You know, it did well. There are people that love Death Stranding too. Like, it's awesome, and I'm like, and that's great for them. You know, I'm not here to tell people that, like, the game's not good. You know, like, I'm not here to tell people like it's trash. Like, it's a fine game for like what it does and all that. You know, it's just not for me. So yeah. But OJ, you're delivering packages in space. Was it space? I guess so. It's kind of like. Do you think he should have made Death Stranding more like Paperboy? Okay, now you're just trolling me at this point. Like Paperboy, like where you're riding on a bike and you're just like hitting packages on like mailboxes. You know, I think that Kojima can do what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that Kojima can make the type of games that he wants to make, and he's always gonna find an audience that are like, it can be the same game. It can be called like, I don't know, like Pass Away's Manding. But if it was not made by Kojima, it could be the exact same thing, but not made by Kojima. People would think the game was trash. But since Kojima's made it, it's good. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's just not my style. It's just not my style. No, Squirrel Swirl. You should decide between actual groceries. Go to the store, young lady. Go to the actual store. Anita is like the anime GTA with little... Okay. Players is just tired of pretending games that are annoying on purpose. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like... I'm playing Death Stranding and it's like, oh, whoa, you gotta like balance on... Like, I don't want to balance packages all day, you know? Like, that's not fun, you know? It's not very good. But OJ, it takes 10 hours to get into the action. I played the game for like 15 hours, I think, or... I forgot how long I played the game, but it's just not good to me. But once again, like, I think if you take the time to really hone in and get into it, and if I would have kept playing, maybe I'll probably like it. But I don't even feel like doing it. Like, it's just not worth it for me. Like, I'd rather just, you know, just watch a retrospective on Twitter, you know. So I'd rather just do that. So yeah. Takes a minute to get into Death Stranding, but it gets better. I'll take your word for it, Johnny. I'll take your word for it, man. I think, like I said, I think I'm just good on the whole Kojima You know, I like Kojima like when he made like Metal Gear. I like Metal Gear. I like, you know, I liked you know, stuff like that. I don't like the stuff that he's making now. Shout outs to Dan Gonzalez with the $2 donations. Can you react to the Anita trailer? Alright, I'll check it out. Let me see. Oh, it's like an anime GTA. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Let me see.
Wait, it's shut down?
We just got here. How's it already closed? And who told us to
What
come?
the hell? It's 7 minutes long? I'm not doing 7 minutes. Let me just get to the good part. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Tennis racket parry, multiple hits. It's got like a big. This is a gacha game, huh? Is this a gacha game? 4. We got rocket launchers. This just seems like MiHoYo, you know, gacha game, you know. Like, yeah, this is definitely anime GTA. Astral Chain anime GTA. Got some stealth in here. Yeah, because flying in. Let me see how the music is right now. Yeah, it's copyrighted music. Yo. Bunny Girl. Yeah, I mean, once again, like, I think it could be cool, but I've got to see how they monetize it. Like I said, it looks like MiHoYo type games, like, where there's, like, a bunch of different characters, right? And, like, it does seem like that. So, I don't want to get too excited, because I got excited for Genshin Impact when that came out, and then I realized what type of game that is. Why does that take so long? Oh, my gosh, that takes forever for the character. Okay, so it's probably just out, though. So yeah, this game's probably gonna be popular like with a certain audience. Animation looks good. It looks like it's gonna be a game with with a lot of stuff going on with it. But yeah, I don't know if it's my type of game. Okay, he turned into Spider-Man. Is he symbiote suit? Literally just turned into Spider-Man. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure, I guess. Is he Spider-Man? Is he like Japanese Spider-Man? Yeah, I'm so confused. Pre-registration footage captured on PC, NetEase. Yeah, I'll wait and see. That's gonna be a wait and see for me, man. That's gonna be a wait and see. I mean, it looks like it could be really cool and fun and get into it, but PC pre-register, you know. I mean, it looks cool though. It's got over 1 million views. It's trending. Yeah, it's like GTA, Spider-Man, Watch Dogs, Sleeping Dogs, all sorts of mixed into it. It's just, there's just a lot of stuff, and I am cognizant of games that try to do that. But I mean, overall, I mean, it could be good. It could be really good. It could be really good. But I'm not so sure. I am not so sure how it will turn out. But hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's really good. Hey, no problem. No problem. I don't know if Crackdown 1 looked better. I remember Crackdown. Microsoft really tried to make Crackdown into something that was like incredible, but like, yeah, it ended up flopping. Crackdown flop. I remember the Xbox guys were pushing Crackdown 3 like it was the greatest game ever, and then it came out. It was so funny seeing them squirm to make it seem like Crackdown was really good. Like Crackdown 3 was really good. But I remember playing the original Crackdown on like the Xbox 360, and I was like, it's all right. But I never played it out. I played it one time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I never rented it again. I'm like, I think I'm good on it. But it's okay. It's not like terrible or anything. So yeah. I remember Crackdown 3, yeah, they tried like cloud computing and all that stuff like with the Xbox One. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I remember, man. Oh man, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. But I hope it's good. The game Double M with the $2 says, thanks for checking that out. Hey, no problem, man. If you guys drop a dono, you want me to check out a trailer, I'll do it. You know, I'll check it out for sure. I'll check it out. Unless it's something that, like, you know, I really want to see or something like I can't show, I'll check it out. But yeah, it looks cool. Once again, it looks cool, but I want to wait till it's like actually done. So yeah. Yeah, it's all good though. Shout outs though. Crackdown 3 was hilariously overhyped and painfully mediocre. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It really was, man. Had so much in it. I was trying to be like all the games combined. It really was, which it might end up being a jack of all trades and a master of nothing. That's what gets me a little bit worried about games like that, you know? So yeah. Bruh, is that a asset flip? It's NetEase, so I'm not really sure if it is or not, you know? So yeah. So remember when Xbox YouTubers capped for Crackdown? I do remember that, man. So yeah. So I do remember that. And Interesting for sure. I just remember just people talking about it. I just remember people talking about it and discussing like how it's going to change everything or how it's going to be do this, man. So yeah. And it ended up not doing any of that, you know? Ended up like how Mario Tennis, I like how Mario Tennis Fever story mode is basically Dragon Ball Daima. Yes, but you know what? I'm hesitant to talk good about that game until it comes, because you're not allowed to say anything positive about any Mario sports game until it comes out and until all the people online all of a sudden tell you that it's good or not, which that'll probably never happen. So I'm hesitant to say anything good about any Mario sports game ever again. I remember I made a video saying, oh, well, what's wrong with just getting the game? And then like they come out with some DLC. It's just like it's just like a little sports game. Who cares? And I got blasted for that video, dude. I got blasted. So I was like, yeah, never again. Like, I think I'll never do that again. So yeah. That's why I didn't really make any videos on like Mario Strikers Battle League outside of like, yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Like, I wasn't like, oh man, this is gonna, Nintendo's gonna do all this and that. I'm like, nah, it's probably just gonna leave it, you know? Maybe they'll show Concord at the State of Play show. They'll bring it back. They'll resurrect Concord. Maybe. You never know what they're gonna do. You never know what they're gonna do. They could bring Concord back. So yeah. So it's all good though. Dude, trust me, I'm in the same boat. I'm just chilling until we get the game. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, having 38 characters is good. That's already like really good. That okay, look, there's 38 characters. That's the most ever, right? So that's at least one positive that you can start with. Okay, look, 38 characters or 38 people to play from. That's a good start. So it's got a story mode. That's a good start. Seems like it's got some modes, some other types of modes and stuff, you know. So yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Hope Duos returns. Was there not duos in the trailer? Like duos isn't like 4 people. Did they not show 4 people in the trailer? Mario Tennis will be a day 1 buy for me. Yeah, I can hear it now. And half the characters are babies. Yeah, exactly. There's gonna be some reason why that it's terrible, or some reason why that it's bad, or something like that. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just a little hesitant to just say something right now. Let's wait till the game actually comes out, you know. So yeah. See, now they did, but it was funny. They omitted it last minute from the online play. Okay, yeah, we'll see. No, Jose, it's not good if Diddy Kong is not there. The 38 character roster is garbage without Diddy Kong. There you go. You need Diddy Kong, otherwise people just. I remember one guy was like, "It's like a burger," and like you go in and you order a burger, and like they forgot to give you like pickles and onions, and there's like a burger, and then like there's no cheese. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. These people are crazy, man. Like I'm out. I'm out. So yeah. Yeah, some guy compared it to like not getting like condiments on a burger. So I'm good, man. I'm good trying to figure out the Mario Sports fans. You know, the burger analysis never fails. Pedro says Dead Space 2 remake. I think EA was not happy with Dead Space 1 remake sales. So I think they were not happy with that, or so yeah. I feel like I'm Mario Golf fan through thick and thin, through ups and downs, through lefts and rights, through highs and lows. Did you see Borderlands 4 on Switch delayed undermined time to an undetermined time? Yes, we already talked about that multiple times, Jericho. Yeah, so we already saw it. So whenever it comes out, it comes out. Let's see here. To be honest, I didn't even think people would go that insane regarding Mario Sports games back then. That's saying a lot from me. Yeah, I played the Mario Sports games back in the day. They always were just kind of like cool little spin-offs. But I mean, I kind of fell off of Mario Sports games, and then I kind of got back on with the Switch 1. So yeah, I was kind of surprised and shocked with how much people were like with them, because like I played them and they were pretty much bare bones when I played them. They were like nothing. They were full price, and they were like, okay, you got like a couple different modes. You hit a golf ball. You got a single player, multiplayer, no online. You just play with your friends every now and then. That's what the Mario Sports games were like to me. I don't recall them ever having a bunch of elaborate modes and single player camp outside of like the Mario Tennis game on the GBA, but that was like a small, you know, that was like a little bit of like an RPG mode that they had there. But like, I don't recall any of the Mario Tennis games or like the Mario Sports games having all these different content and all these different modes like it was Smash Brothers or something like that. So I don't know, it was kind of weird to see that, but once again, I get it. I get it, because now you're paying $60, now it's $70 for the game, so people are expecting, you know, a bit more content when it comes down to it, you know? Let's see, I didn't even think people would go that insane regarding Mario Sports games back then. That's saying a lot, yeah. Nobody's seeing me Mario. Well, we're gonna be able to play Mario Tennis on the Virtual Boy. Online play. Imagine Virtual Boy online. Virtual Boy Online, bro. Imagine that. Excuse me. Is Diddy Kong that good of a character? People complain he's not in sports games or Mario Kart. People just like Diddy Kong. Let's see. Nobody can see me. Yeah, Party Man is really good at Mario Tennis Aces. He's like freaking, you know, Pete Sampras or something. Rafael Nadal. Oh my gosh, he's really good. You know what? Flydius, that's what I said. And I got met with, no, it's not. That's what I said. I said Mario Golf seems to have a good amount of modes in a single player, and that's what I said. And when the game came out, no. So I don't even try no more, bro. Party Man Federer. Party Man Federer. Yeah. Yeah. I said, I threw my hands up. I was like, all right, I'm done, guys. I can't. I'm done. I said I'm done. So yeah. This is after an hour of indecisiveness. I finally ordered my Uber Eats. Squirrel, I told you to go buy groceries with the money that your dad gave you, and you went and you ordered Uber Eats instead. Now you're not gonna have anything for tomorrow. Mario Golf was a solid game with lots of content. Honestly, I thought that back then too. People were weird, bro. I'm telling you. The funniest thing is like when Nintendo advertised like there's a lot of content, and people were like, "No, there's not." I was like, look at all this content. They're like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so, Nintendo. Even just because you say that there's a lot of content doesn't mean that there is. There needs to be as many modes as Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube. I need break the targets. I need not break the targets. I need Mario Golf Super Rush mode. I need a Diddy Kong Racing mode in Mario Golf mode. I need multiple different online modes. I need every single online mode from online mode A to B to Z to ZD. I need every single one. I need a stage creator mode. Like people are just like, they need everything in Mario Tennis, bro. Otherwise, you're gonna get compared to the burger. Otherwise, you're gonna have that weird meme guy that hangs out with Fidel comparing you to a burger. You know? The guy that kind of looks like what's his face from Family or from American Dad. That kid from American Dad, Stan's son, looks like that guy. Steve, yeah, he looked like Steve. Let's see, people are now mad that there's not Mario Baseball, bro. And when they make Mario Baseball and there's only 2 modes, people are gonna be upset. Alright, what's up, Angel Page? No more Mario and Sonic games. Apparently, there's no more Mario and Sonic games because I think the Olympics said that they didn't want any more Mario and Sonic games. I forgot exactly what was the thing with that. But so yeah. Burger, yummy. Groceries, scrolls. Groceries. Won't be good at Mario sports games, but just wait for Air Riders. It'll be my time to shine. I think Justin's gonna be like the party man of Kirby Air Riders when it comes to Mario sports games. I think Justin's gonna absolutely destroy us. He's gonna immediately from the very beginning. Justin is gonna be like walloped in Kirby, like the city trial mode and all that type of stuff. But honestly, I wonder what Sakurai's gonna talk about again. Like, it seemed like he talked about everything that you can possibly talk about. Like, how is there more in this game? Like, there was so much stuff in the game. I got confused and mixed up on what he was even talking about. Halfway through, like about 20 something to almost 30 minutes in, I literally got confused on where I was at, what he was, what mode. Like, I got completely schmixed at one point. So it's like, what else is there to talk about? Like, that's crazy that there's gonna be another direct for that game. So it's probably gonna take place in November. Probably in November. I don't know if it's going to be 45 minutes long. But I think it's probably going to be at least a good 20 minutes plus, right? If there's another direct that's coming, it's probably going to be a pretty good amount of time. So yeah. Shout outs to everybody here, though. I appreciate you guys coming through. We still have a good amount of time left on the stream. Yeah, about 45 minutes. So get your questions in. If you have questions, go ahead and tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence by itself. More than happy to answer all of your beautiful, awesome, lovely, super elite ninja questions. And of course, if you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request in there so I can get some lit tracks going for you guys. Speak of the devil, flipping the switch with the 5. Says, so I don't know if I've ever played a 3D platformer that feels as good as DK Bonanza. What did I tell you, brother? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? It is incredible. It's like Mario Odyssey, and then they just refined it and then added Donkey Kong to the mix. It is fantastic. Yes. It is one of my favorite, if not my favorite 3D. It's right up there with Mario Galaxy to me. It's like right up there with Galaxy games. But it's like a bit different from Galaxy because it's like also like a bit, it's more of an action game than Galaxy is, you know? So what did I tell you? It is phenomenal. One of the best games Nintendo's ever made, for sure. And it gets better and better as you go on. It's surprisingly long, you know, too, as well. Like, it's surprisingly beefy when it comes to the length of the game. So you're going to be playing it for a good amount of time, you know? It's not like a quickly done game. So yeah. Shout outs to Flip. Thank you for the $5 dono. Shout outs to Justin with the $1. We're getting very close to the 2 times platinum. Yo, let's go at that 200 combos, man. I appreciate that, guys. Let's go. Let go. Justin with the $1 dono says, just so you know, I have played the Air Ride ever since it came out, and I still play it to this day. Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready to get shellacked. You know, I'm getting ready to get shellacked in the game. You said, okay, so Dank has a actual thought on what they're going to do. Achievements itself and a proper glimpse on maybe the adventure mode. Ooh, yeah, the adventure mode. Because that's different from City Trial, right? Like, you have, like, the regular single-player arcade race. You have City Trial, and then maybe a look at the actual, like, like, the real single-player mode, like, where you're going and, like, maybe there's stuff that's happening, right? Like, in the single-player adventure mode. Okay, cool. Has anyone played DLC for Bonanza yet? I haven't played it yet. I have not played it, but Dior has played it, and he said that it's okay, but maybe he felt like it should have been part of the game already or something. So Dior's played it, but I haven't. Let's see, what would you like the single player content in the next Smash game to be? Yeah, Subspace would be fine. Cybertorch with the Jiao.
Batting cleanup, like in Rusty's Real Deal Baseball.
Yo, dude, I used to like Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. I know it was kind of like a weird game, but I was actually a fan of Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. Nintendo's good old 3DS days, man. Oh my gosh, those were the old Owada days. Shout outs, thank you guys so much, appreciate that. We got my man Cybertorch bumping it up to 7 on Kage board and 200 on the double platinum. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. Let's go. Like questioning my lens on the reality good. What's next? Me liking Kirby Air Riders? Oh, nah, never. I'm telling you, man, you might like Kirby Air Riders if you give it a shot. You might like it. But yes, Donkey Kong Bonanza is incredible. It is a fantastic platformer. Very, very, very good game. I highly recommend. Obviously, you're playing it, so. Owada was the king. He tried to save the riding industry from itself. They should have listened. We will not be in this shape. I think to a degree, I mean, we obviously have Owada to thank for the Switch 2 and for the Switch. So yeah, I agree in that sense. But I mean, I think at the same time too, it's like, I think that the divergence where I just disagree a little bit with Owada was the Wii. I think the Wii is where I disagree. I think that they should have made the Wii the way that the Wii was, but I think they should have just made it like HD. I think they should have just made it HD because they fell behind. And when they fell behind, it took them like they couldn't recover with the Wii U. Their developers had trouble developing HD games. So while they did a good job with the Wii and it did good, it only really had like a Game Boy Advance period of it selling well, and then people just kind of started saying, I don't want to buy it no more. So for me, I think that they should have probably, and Miyamoto actually admitted this. He said that, yeah, we probably should have done HD sooner. So I think that was the only real mishap. I think if they would have done HD with the Wii first, so then the developers can get used to HD, and then with the Wii U, if they would have just made it a real Wii 2, but just made it to where it's not required, it's just optional, but you can still, it comes like with the Wii remote, comes with it, and then they also have controllers. I think the industry would be in a completely different shape right now at this point. I think things would be a lot more different. But I think that we wouldn't have gotten, if that was to happen, we would have never gotten the Switch right now. I don't know if we would have gotten the Switch in the same way that we have it right now. So I wouldn't want to go back and change things, but I think that that's just like that's the only mistake that I would say that I saw him, like, I mean, obviously everybody makes mistakes, but I think just HD, they should have made the Wii HD. Outside of that, I think that, you know, Iwata's always obviously been, you know, great, but it's like the Wii U was his fault, but then also like not his, it's like his fault, but then like not his fault, you know? Octopath Traveler comes out December 4th. TGS trailer. Yeah, I already know that Octopath Traveler comes out December 4th. Yeah, I'm aware. He will probably tease the legendary machines and maybe a third racing mode, like slot car or toy car mode. Oh yeah, slot car, toy car mode. Yes, I'll stream the State of Play, Thomas. Yes, I'll stream it. The only thing I would change is Reggie mindset on not localizing or publishing games in the US. Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. The Wii was great. It had a lot of great games for it, but man, they were really hesitant. They were really hesitant on publishing games in the West for the Wii, and I don't know why. Like, we had to beg to get Xenoblade. That just seems crazy to me. That just seems absolutely wild to me, you know? So yeah, seems absolutely wild. So it's all good though. It's all good. Let's see here. Yeah, never getting the Monolith Soft DS game sucks. Yeah, that was Soma Bringer. We never got Soma Bringer, which I don't know why we never got Soma Bringer. We should have. Okay, we can't play Dudley's theme 2 times in a row. What the heck? It's his fault, but not really. I mean, it's a combination of people's fault. You can't just blame one person. There's obviously Miyamoto. You can blame a lot of people overall, but I think that the fact that they didn't do HD development pushed them so far back in terms of HD for the Wii U. And also the architecture, like building like the Wii U, but they wanted backwards compatibility with the Wii, so it was either you drop backwards compatibility, you know, and you make this system anew, like using x86 or using something different, or you keep the same architecture so you can keep Wii support easily. So they decided to keep the same architecture for Wii support. And that just, a lot of third-party developers were like, yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm not developing for PowerPC again, you know, So shout outs to Flippin' with the $10 dono. And says the point of the Wii was to be disruptive. Disruptive innovations can be sold cheap. The crappy product for the crappy ignored customer. HD was very expensive and industry hit hard in that era. True. I agree. I think that there was, like I said, I think that they should have just done HD. I don't think that they should have made it as HD as Microsoft and Sony, but like the Xbox, the original Xbox was an HD system. Like, it can play games in HD. So I think more like that HD. The Wii couldn't even output HD. You know, like it couldn't even output. It was just a 480p machine. But the original Xbox, like 2001 Xbox, that could output HD. You can play games in 720p, you know? Even the PS2 could output games in, like, I think 1080i, right? Most of the games weren't, obviously. But, like, I think that they made a mistake in not at least trying to, okay, let's just get, you know, output in HD. You know, I'm not saying that they have to make the games as good as, like, graphically as good as Gears of War, or as good as, like, Lair, or, even though that game sucked, or as good as, like, God of War 3. I'll also say that they should just make games, like, they should have made HD soon. They should have actually made games, like, output in HD. So you can play it on an HD TV and it'll look okay. You know, like a lot of the games look terrible on HD TVs, unless you have like, you know, the cables, you know. So I think that was the issue that I had there, because it set them back for the Wii U. It set them back big time for the Wii U, you know. Which Miyamoto, once again, he admitted that he wishes that they would have went HD sooner. Like, he admitted that, like, hey, I wish we would have done it with the Wii, you know. They probably could have charged $50 more and made an HD, made like a system that outputs HD, you know. So yeah. Let's see here. Mario Kart World Update 1.3 has new QOL changes. FY. Listen, party man, I'm not saying nothing until we get the people online to tell us or not. So I'm guessing it's not. I'm just gonna say it's not incredible if you're not saying they fixed stuff, because last time I overreacted to that, so I'm not gonna do that again. Oh my gosh. So I don't think I'm gonna do that again, man. So yeah. I think what people were talking about that oh my gosh, what is this? A musical turn-based RPG announced for the Switch 2? Announced for Switch? What's all this about? Okay, the video is private now. Okay, reveal. Wow, there's a musical. It's called People of Note. It looks crazy. Okay, I see what you guys. We got like TGS trailers and all that. That's what some people were talking about. Like, okay, TGS 2025 trailers. We got The Adventures of Elliot, Millennium Tales new trailer. We got that trailer. What else we got? Action adventure game Demi and the Fractured Dream revealed for Nintendo Switch 2 and Switch 1. Puzzle game Detopia announced for Switch 2, Switch 1. So yeah. Let's see here. Not incredible, but I guess it's something. Yeah, I'm gonna wait before I say anything on that. Just because I don't know what are the quality of life features, you know. So let's just wait before we get excited. New content is coming. It's gonna take time. Oh yeah, they're gonna. I mean, like I said, they're gonna make new content for Mario Kart World, just like they did with Mario Kart 8. So it's gonna be like an all generation game. I think they're gonna sell it in the bundles too. Like every holiday, they're gonna make Mario Kart World bundles back, just like they did with Mario Kart 8. It's always important to have lower expectations going to any showcase, especially state of play. Yes, I agree. I agree. Always good to have like I don't have super high expectations for like Sony or Microsoft shows, because like every time that I did, it ended up not being that great for me personally. So like with Nintendo shows, I do have more of high expectations because Nintendo's delivered on their directs more, to me at least. So that's why I have a bit more high expectations. You know. So yeah. Bam 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 bam. So yeah. So yeah. Wii was right call as their software output remained prolific. Wii U could have had a better CPU, but otherwise fine. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, because once again, like I think that they waited a little bit too long. I'll side with Miyamoto on that one. I think that they waited a little bit too long. I think that Iwata eventually also agreed with that as well, that they probably should have done HD output on the Wii. So yeah, because it set them back for the Wii U. Their software took way too long for like the Wii U. It took them, like, they were not used to developing in HD, and it completely screwed them over for a whole generation, you know. So I don't know. I think that with the original Wii, like Wii Sports and Zelda could have helped them through, as they took a bit more time, you know, to get games out. So, and they still could have made all their smaller games too. So I think they should have done HD output for. I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna side with Miyamoto on that one. When it comes to Wii U, once again, they were behind. So like, their developers were struggling with Wii U with HD development. So, I mean, either okay, that's fine, the Wii was the right call, but then literally it led to them being far behind with the Wii U with HD. So I mean, like, no matter what, you're gonna get screwed, right? Like you were gonna have a setback because HD development was not easy to transition to. It's not an easy thing to do, you know. So I'm just playing Trails in the Sky right now. So let's see. I'm just waiting for that big Mario Kart World update. Plus, I'm looking forward to that DLC. Yes, I think we're probably gonna get that next year. At this point, Nintendo did not anticipate how mad the games industry is that the Wii position would be ignored, and that these freaks would rather go bankrupt than sell normal people. I mean, like, I don't think Nintendo felt that people were gonna follow them making, like, well, people did follow them making motion controlled games, you know, but they did those motion controlled games in HD, so they did copy the Wii, but then once again, the Wii like burned out, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even like the Wii burned out. People stopped buying it, so the consumers stopped buying it like that. Like by around 2010 or so, it was already kind of fading. You know, so people just stopped buying it like that. Like it wasn't selling as much as it was. Like it started getting outsold quite a bit. So the consumers stopped buying it a lot. Nintendo was still making games. Like they released Mario Galaxy 2. They released games, and they had Zelda Skyward Sword coming, but people stopped buying it. So what do? You know, like of course the developers aren't going to copy that. Like people stopped buying it like that. Now, yes, it already sold a ton of systems. It already sold a lot of systems, so they were okay. But you know, if you're a developer, you don't have the ingenuity of the Wii. You don't have the gameplay mechanics that Nintendo has. You don't have the developers that are as like Nintendo. You can't copy them. It'd be like me trying to copy, or me trying to be like, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm not Michael Jordan. I'm not 6'6". I can't float through the sky like that. I can jump pretty high. My fadeaway jumper's not as good. Like, it's like, you got to be yourself, right? Like, I'll equate it to basketball, or I'll equate it, like, you got to be yourself. Everybody can't be Tom Brady. Everybody can't be Drew Brees. You know, you just got to be who you are. You got to do what you can do. You got to be who you can be, you know? And not everybody's going to be like Nintendo. They can't make Mario Galaxy. Nobody's been able to make anything as good as Mario Galaxy. The closest we've gotten is Astrobot, and Astrobot's not as good as Mario Galaxy, you know? So yeah, it's not easy. And that came how many years later? After Mario Galaxy, that came, what, almost 20 years later, you know, after Mario Galaxy, 16 years later, 17, 16 years later. So, yeah, man, like, I don't think it's easy. The problem with software output, working on two architectures for handheld and home meant you had the dry spells on each. NVIDIA deal enabled the merging of both divisions, so output was better on Switch. That's true, but they also learned how to make HD games better, like with the Wii U era. They used that era to learn how to do their HD development too. So there was also that. Since Nintendo put out crap in the second half, Skyward Sword, Mommy Metroid, Wii Music, etc., it would have had good software. We could have lasted. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sales were fading. Sales were fading, man. I don't know. I think the systems pretty much ran its course by then. It could have been better, but I think it pretty much ran its course, and it wasn't getting really any of the major. It was getting third party, but the third party was not great third party. There was some good games out there, but there was not great third party. But they had Donkey Kong Country Returns. That was great. That was great. That was like what, 2010? So they had Donkey Kong Country Returns in 2010 too, if I'm not correct. Let's see. I had some. Let's see. When Street Fighter 4 came out in 2008, Wii was a paperweight. Street Fighter 4 was great to see that. I was still playing mine because in 2008, I mean, we were still looking forward to like Mario Galaxy 2. Like I was looking forward to Metroid Other M. I thought the game was going to be great. I was looking forward to Skyward. Obviously, there was going to be a new Zelda game, Skyward Sword. So there was games to look forward to, and we got great games between that time period for sure. Justin with the 3.
Thing that will be in the Air Riders Direct will be some more riders. He has been teasing the Animal Buddies and some others on X, Nintendo today.
Okay. Dude, Sakurai's the GOAT, man. Sakurai's the GOAT. Also, we got Super Smash Brothers in 2000. Wasn't that 2008 that we got Super Smash Brothers? Yeah, we got, so Smash, for me, Smash, like, the Wii never really died because it had Smash. So I played the Wii throughout the whole lifespan because of Smash Brothers. Yeah, we got Smash in 2008, so it wasn't a paperweight for me. I was in college at that time, so people loved, dude, the Wii was like, I mean, we love, obviously there was other systems that we played, but the Wii was like one of the most played systems because you can play Smash Brothers Brawl on it. So. Wario Land Shake It. Yeah, I don't know, when did that game come out? Wario Land Shake It. Xenoblade came in Xenoblade didn't come out till 2012. So Xenoblade came out after the Wii was essentially dead. So Xenoblade came out in 2010 in Japan, it came out 2011 in Europe, and then it came out 2012 here in the US. So they spread it across 3 calendar years, you know? So yeah. Shoutouts to Uncario. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. The last story that came out in 2012, right? That was 2012 as well. So the Wii was pretty much already done by then. Everyone was looking forward to the Wii U. We were like, all right, what's next for the Wii U? So yeah. Yeah, Last Story and Pandora's Tower, all of them, Xenoblade, they're all sent out to just die at the end of the generation, you know? Like, if they would have actually localized those quicker and faster and got them in 2010 and 2011, I think things would have been a bit better, especially Xenoblade. They just threw that game out there, you know? They're like, oh, wait, people actually like it. You know? If Nintendo had just made a Wii HD Wii or a Wii 2 instead of Wii U, I think it would have been far more successful. I think it would have pushed the Wii console sales to 170 million units. Well, if you combine them together, I guess, right? But yeah, if they would have just made like a real Wii 2, then I think it would have been significantly more successful. It would have been like a lot more successful for sure. If they just made like a Xbox 360 basically, but it was just like a Wii 2, right? I think that would have been successful. And if they would have made the software, make like a real Wii Sports 2, Wii Sports Resort 2, you know, like actually make the games that made the Wii. And then, of course, localize Xenoblade, localize those games, like the core games, and then make it optional. Make all controls optional. Like, make it to where you make your Pro Controller, but then you also make, like, you know, you make the, like, if I don't have to be forced to use Wii Remote on Donkey Kong, for example, right? So I think if they would have, which they did that with the Wii U. Wii U had motion controls, but everything was pretty much, for the most part, optional. So I think that if they would have done that, the Wii 2 would have been successful, but they did it, you know, so. But I think that if you do it that way, you also don't get the Switch. The reason why the Switch is here is because of the Wii U. The Wii U tech was the building blocks for the Nintendo Switch 1. So obviously it's a different architecture and all that, but their ideas, the transferring, the switching between the TV and the portable, like all of that was built from the ashes of the Wii U. So I still feel that they should have made the Wii U. Because otherwise, we don't get the Switch in the same way that we get the Switch right now. Like, we don't, Nintendo's completely different, you know, so I don't think they should have changed anything. Like, I wouldn't change anything if I can go back in time. So yeah. Dane Gonzalez, thank you for the $1. So I missed the trail stream. I want to check it out, but I can't find it. Do you take down your streams afterwards? Can I watch it, access somehow? Yeah, I don't take down my streams. So my streams go on unlisted after I'm done, you know, putting them up. They go on unlisted. So all you got to do to watch my streams, if you want to watch my old streams and all that or whatever, all you got to do is go to my channel, and then when you go to my channel, if you look at the live replay. So if you look at the live replay, it'll be, and you click on here, it'll be in the live replay. It'll be all in the live replay, and then you can watch that as well. So yeah, if you ever wanted that. And I got a bunch of other series too, top 25s or top 10s, top 25s. I've got my Buy Down Before Rare series, which I got to make another video in that. I got to make another Buy Down Before Rare. So that's like my best series ever. It's like every video that I've done in that series gets like 10,000 views plus. So buy now before rare, live replays, you can watch them all here. And then my latest content, Switch to content and news, and my latest uploads are all here. And sometimes stuff that you missed will be up here as well. So if you want to watch stuff like that. So yeah, it's all good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. I forget to turn off the platinum streak every time. So yeah, there you go. Can't imagine gaming without Switch. Switch was a true disruptor, that's for sure. Let's see here. Post 2008 Wii sales were declining steadily, and the reputation of the console being a fad sort of overshadowed success over time. Yeah, a little bit for sure. Will there be another DLC pack for Donkey Kong Bonanza like Kremlin Invasion coupled with New Donk City? I don't think so. They fixed free roam in Mario Kart World. It shows stuff once you've done now. That's good. That's a start. They fixed free roam. Well, free roam, they still need to add more than that though, right? The free roam. I think that there's still some stuff to be done. So let me double check. Let me see. I gotta see this, man. I'm so hesitant with Mario Kart World because of all right here. Okay, so here we go. Mario Kart World 1.3 update out now. Patch notes. All right, let's take a look. General, you can now join friends playing Knockout Tour by selecting friends from online play. Okay, that's good. Join them playing Knockout Tour. That's a good thing. Up to 2 players can now play free roam. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. 2 players can now play free roam while waiting if the game was in full when trying to join friends playing race, Knockout Tour, or battle and online play. Okay, that's cool. The free roam map now displays the locations of P-switches you run over and Peach medallions you've obtained. You can now select a P-switch from the map and move to the location near the P-switch. Okay, cool, like a fast travel type thing. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Let's see here. In free roam, you can now transform into the character pulled into the UFO. You can now transform into the character pulled into the UFO. In free roam, okay. If dash food and settings controller is set that doesn't transform, then you will not transform. Okay, that's cool. It is now easier to encounter UFOs in free roam. Yeah, I never really encountered I don't know if I ever encountered a UFO. I might have encountered one, but I don't remember. Easier, so now more UFOs. Let's go. The conditions for the appearance of some Peach medallions in free roam have been adjusted. The conditions for your appearance, okay. When selecting or when spectating the Knockout Tour and Balloon Battle in online play or wireless play, you can now choose who to watch, even if you are holding the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con horizontally. Okay, nice. Decrease the time between when an item box is taken by someone next time it is revived. Okay, decrease the time. All right, so it's easier to actually get items. That's a good idea. Because there was so many times when I couldn't get a freaking item. Or people will just slow down, right, to try to get an item when, you know, so decrease that. Increase the invincible time after spinning out or crashing during a race. That's also good. That's going to help with the speed of the game. Reduce the force of jumps when landing on arrival from above. Decrease the amount of time between when you finish and when spectating begins in Knockout Tour or Balloon Battle or online play. Okay, that's good. Speeding up. Decrease the amount of time between passing through the checkpoint when the ranking is displayed in Knockout Tour and wireless and LAN play. Further increase the frequency of lap type course. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, it's actually a good update. It's actually a really good update. Some of the stuff I didn't even know that it needed though. Further increase the frequency of lap type courses appearing in selection when choosing next course in versus race and wireless races. Party man, let me know how that is. Are they showing them or not? What's going on with that? Are they showing them or not? Oh my gosh, that's great. That is so good. Fixed an issue. Okay, fixed issues with online play and wireless play ranking. Just fix a bunch of bug fixes. Fixed issue with Grand Prix, CPUs ranking drop. Yeah, so just a bunch of bug fixes and stuff like that. But yeah, the general stuff, that's actually not bad. Especially like the free roam stuff is good. Like actually showing where you've gotten stuff before and all that. Like being able to instantly transport. So it makes the free roam much better for sure. So yeah, increase the amount of UFOs, so that makes it a bit more fun. Obviously, you know, Peach like the appearance of Peach medallions, fix that, you know. So no, that's definitely better for sure. Definitely better. Mario Kart Monday next week. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely try out a Mario Kart Monday. I was waiting maybe like I thought there was gonna be some DLC at the next Nintendo Direct, but yeah. Cybertrush with the $5.
You'll get DLC for MKW in the next 6 months.
Absolutely. I don't think there's any way that we go another 6 months without any type of substantial DLC Mario Kart World. I definitely think that sometime, probably at the next Nintendo Direct, they're gonna announce like an expansion for it, and then it'll launch like a month or two later or something like that. Absolutely. I don't see any way that it goes that far because they want to make more money. So yeah. I could also see them potentially even dropping the price of Mario Kart World to $70 after the bundle goes out, and just say, hey, look, we got a new price for the game. Here's this, and like I can actually see them doing something like that. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we need a jukebox. That's true. We need a jukebox. We need a jukebox. That P-Switch one is very good. That's the only reason why I didn't try the 100% free roam. Yes, the P-Switch one is good. The Peach Medallion one is good. The free roam, like the free roam stuff, is actually pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Favorite Wii Sports game was Frisbee Golf. Oh yeah, that was good stuff. Frisbee Golf was great, Gamer Boy. Little Nightmares 3 demo on the Switch 2 looks amazing. Yeah, that game runs like at 4K, right? So yeah. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus, with the 75 on the Hokage board. We are out here tonight. Combo breaks. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the $5. We're actually up to 218 on the board. Almost two and a half times platinum. Let's go, man. I just had to laugh reading that like further increase the frequency, which tells me that maybe they didn't increase the frequency, that it's still going to be very inconsistent. It's still going to be very inconsistent. So I want to see that for sure. I want to see that. I want to see what's going on with that. I don't see them dropping the price to 70. However, doing a sale on Mario Day every March, bringing back the bundle during the holiday at the end of the year will be their way to get sales. Yeah, that's true. A lot of Mario Kart, or that is possible. A lot of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's sales were actually the bundled sales. Like they would sell 3 to 5 million of those every holiday for 7 straight years. So you can probably chalk up 35 to 40 million of sales of Mario Kart 8 to bundles. What's up? What's the new drama with Silent Hill? The internal resolution on base PS5 is like 360p before upscaling, but it looks just fine. You'll never know until somebody tells you. You got 3 lap courses pretty regularly online as of the previous update. Flydius, I want to believe you, but remember, Mario Golf was also plenty of content. So Flydius, yes, I trust you, Flydius, but you also have to have the cloak up. You have to have the shield up just in case you're wrong. So let's just say it looks maybe like it's better, but we'll wait for the Party Man seal of approval. The Party Man seal of approval. We'll wait for that. But Flydius, I trust you that it's probably a little bit better right now. My issue with Mario Kart Online is that some of our items do not register the hits on opponents. Yeah, that's latency. That's lag. So that's unfortunate when that happens. So that's latency and lag when that happens. I have something to say. All right, Party Man, go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Party Man. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Oh man. I need to check out. I just want to play more Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I just want to play more Trails in the Sky. That game is just so good. But tomorrow morning, I got to wake up early tomorrow morning so I can get work done. So I can get you guys the, what's it called? The State of Play. State of Play reaction. We're going to be going live about an hour and a half or so before. Probably like around 12:30. We're going to be going live. We're going to get a big, cool, like, prediction show going. We're going to talk about what could potentially show up. So, yeah, make sure, hopefully you guys can join me. I know a lot of you guys will probably be at work. But, yeah, I'll be going live a bit beforehand. Yes, I'll be going live. I'll be live like at around 12:30, 12:45 or so, PT. So about a good 3 to 4 hours before we usually start. So Trails second chapter and Azure are the best games of the franchise in my opinion. I've played them all. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do for the next one. But I want to finish Trails in the Sky, this first one. You know, I want to get that done. I don't want another Mario sports game unless it's Mario Sluggers or another Mario Hoops 3-on-3. All right, State of Despair, actually a game title. All right, there you go. I've already played this Tekken track like a bunch of times. DK. I'll be off at work anyways tomorrow, so I'll be chilling on your stream. Hey, thank you so much, 91 Gamer Boy. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit that like button too if you have not hit the like button. Let's go. Man, Donkey Kong was so goated back in the day. When Donkey Kong came out, it was wild. It's funny that they called it 3D, an incredible 3D adventure in the kingdom of Kong. It definitely was not a 3D game. But yeah, they used 3D graphics rendering technology, but it definitely was not a 3D game. Server maintenance, so I can't test yet, but the last update increased the chances very slightly, and I mean slightly, lol. It's nowhere near ideal, lol. I will test myself when the online is back. All right, there you go. Bit random, but I got double pack from Octopath Traveler VGP. That store font is good. Storefront is good, or store font is good. Okay. OG DK was my dad's favorite game. Yeah, my dad, he didn't really play video games, but he liked Street Fighter. DK Country was such a huge deal late in the SNES. Oh my god, it was massive, bro. I remember playing it and just thinking it was the greatest thing ever. I played it well after, like even after like the N64 came out. Like I played it into like 1998 or 1999. I was still playing the game like in 99, 98. I was still just playing it, you know, just all the time because it was just such a good game, you know, such a good game. Yeah, the models were 3D and cutting edge at the time, absolutely, but the game definitely was not a 3D adventure game. The models were in 3D, yes, with 3D technology rendering, but the game itself was not a 3D game. So it's not a 3D adventure game, but, you know, it's all good. It's a 2D game. Let's see here. To this day, DKC2 is one of the all-timers. Yes, it is. It's very good. I'm satisfied with KO Tour. Play it online every night with the wife. Never been a Mario Kart fan at all. OG gameplay never interested me. Knockout Tour is really good. Yeah. I remember playing DK Country on the Game Boy Color. I was amazed they put that on there. Yeah, it was really interesting to see that. By that time, I was kind of like, I didn't play the Game Boy Color a lot. But yeah, it was cool to see that. And I didn't have the money to buy the game either. So, yeah. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see for sure what they were able to do. Let's see. Vector Man was Sega's response to Donkey Kong in terms of 3D graphics. Vector Man was awesome. I remember playing Vector Man at my friend's house, and I thought it was super cool. I found my OG ColecoVision in the garage the other day. First place I ever played DK. Yeah, back when Nintendo used to license out like Mario and DK to like other systems. What's up from Germany? Hey, what's up, Lucas? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What's good? What's good? Vector Man was so good. Vector Man is on the NSO. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to play that or not, flipping the Switch, but Vector Man is on the Genesis NSO, and it's, dude, I just get my butt kicked in that game. That game is hard. It is really difficult. So yeah. And so it's a hard game. Very difficult game. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. Let's go. It's also on the Sega Genesis. Oh yeah, great all-cart Fantasy Star. Oh yeah, that Sega. I have that Sega Genesis collection. I think I have it. Let me double check. My wife is a saint. She alphabetized it for me. I have it brand new sealed. I have it right here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's got all sorts of good stuff on here.
People will trash Mario Kart World now, but guaranteed this game will be very different post-updates and throughout DLC season. Part of me wishes though that these issues were considered during development. Free lap track options worldwide. Oh well though.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that's the reason why it didn't get like a 90+ Metacritic or closer to like it's one of the lower reviewing ones, right? So that's the reason why, because it didn't have all that stuff. Exactly. I agree though, Party Man. But yeah, once the game is, you know, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff over the course of time, so that'll happen as well too. Shout outs, thank you so much, Party Man with the dono. Appreciate that. Just got 19th place in the regular race now, and I remember why I only played Knockout Tour. Let's see, that's the one that game is epic. Yeah, I need to actually open it up, but yeah, it got delisted, so I bought it because it was getting delisted. But I probably should have bought a digital copy too and kept one sealed. But I don't know, maybe I'll probably buy like a loose copy now. So I don't think I want to open that one. I think I want to keep that one sealed. So I probably should have bought it digital too. So probably should have bought it digital. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, Vectormine is really hard. It's not easy at all. Sega Genesis was such a great system. It had so many bangers. I just never had a Sega Genesis back in the day, so I had to go to my friend's house to play it. You know, I had to go there, so. So, yeah, Sega Genesis was great. I used to think it was so good. All right, let's see where we are on time. Okay, looks like we're just getting right there in time. I want to say thank you guys so much to everybody that came out to the stream. Oh my gosh, 3 hours just flies right by. I am not getting any 3 laps. LMAO, you're not getting any 3 laps. I thought the server's down for maintenance. How are you playing it, Epic Lobster? Did you download the, like, how are you playing when the server is down for maintenance? So thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. I seriously appreciate it. If you haven't seen my most recent video, check out my most recent video talking about the latest Nintendo Switch 2 and RPG news. I talk about that on the channel. A lot of good stuff there. So thank you so much, guys. It's up for you. Okay, it's not up for other people. I'm not sure if the update is applied like to the servers itself. Maybe that's the reason why. Because it's supposed to be doing server maintenance right now. So there's I'm not sure if all the updates and everything is actually taking effect, but once again, we'll see later. New Octopath Traveler trailer drop, new Elliot trailer drop. I'll be covering all of those tomorrow in a video. So yeah, check out my most recent video, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for being awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it either. I'm not expecting it either. I'm just saying, like, but Party Man can't test it because the server's down. So that tells me that there's some issues, that maybe everything's not implemented or whatever the case is. So, so thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Thank you guys for being awesome. Vatsa, appreciate you. Thank you so much to my man Cyber T. Thank you to Justin, Party Man, Nick93, Dane, Flipping the Switch. Thank you guys so much for your support. Super Christian Me World. All of you guys dropped crazy support today, so I appreciate that. Chad T. T-Post. Chad T. We're going to be back with the State of Play tomorrow. So, Chrono Rig, appreciate that, guys. Yak Diesel, Yiggity Yak. Big love. Dingo, James Forte, Rena Habag, Thank you guys so much, man. You guys have been incredible. Greg. Yo, let's go. Shout outs to Greg. Appreciate that as well, man. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Let's go. But all right, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Yeah, this was a great stream. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. Watch my most recent video. Once again, watch my video. It's right here. I'll link it for you guys. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you to all the Elite Ninjas as well. Everybody that got the member. Shout outs to Stone Cold Cyber Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Stone Cold Cyber Taurus out here. Let's go. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, like I said, we'll have a new video discussing all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff when it comes down to it. So yeah. All right. So all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for being awesome. And I will see you guys for the next one. All right. Peace out, homies. Love y'all.